등장에 눈이 커지고 심장이 뛰는 거야. Okay. 반항해도 소용은 없을 거야. 처리 없는 바보들의 해지니 끝없이 이어지는 환호와 박수 점점 더 커지는 노랫소리 들려 성원을 채워봐. 웃어봐. Hey, kick and break out. 빛나는 나를 향해 치지 뒤 앞을 액션 보여줄게. 믿어봐 Jesus. 한번 사는 세상 난 나를 위해 살아. 마상 같은 존재 그게 나니까. 자극적인 세상의 환상을 만들어 모두 바꿀 거야. 난 내게 all in. 낭만으로 가득 찬 우주의 오늘은 마지막까지 남아있는 사람이 누굴까 궁금해 궁금해. 규칙이 없는 규칙 속 갇혀버린 새는 날아가. 점점 더 커지는 노랫소리 들려 성원을 채워봐. 웃어봐. Hey, kick and break yeah. 빛나는 나를 향해 주지 뒤 앞을 액션 보여줄게. 믿어봐 Jesus. 한번 사는 세상 넌 나를 위해서라. 망상 같은 존재 그게 나니까. 자극적인 세상의 환상을 만들어 모두 바꿀 거야. 난 내게 all in. 나를 막는 모든 장애물은 지금까지 모두 부서졌어. 짓밟혀도 다시 피어나지. 틀린 건 너야 몰랐겠지만. Hey, 웃어봐. Hey, kick and break yeah. 빛나는 나를 향해 주지 뒤 앞을 액션 보여줄게. 믿어봐 Jesus. 떠오르는 건데 한번 해보는 거야. 고민해도 바뀌는 건 없어. 흐르는 시간 위 저 파도에 올라타 신나게 달려 아침까지 도착.
And hello, welcome to stream. Today we are playing Limbus Company, a game that I personally haven't played before, but we're gonna play it for the first time. I only know tidbits about the lore, but yeah, that's mostly it. A key. That's a lot of okay. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yes. Yes, there you go. Okay, downloading. Oh, there you go. Downloading. This might take a minute, so I actually didn't pre-download it because I didn't want to get spoiled. Alright, the city of Nest. We understand that the unique situation you find yourself in. Executive Manager, allow us to lay low the number of key facts about our world here. In case if you're unfamiliar with your surroundings, we live in a massive city divided in 26 districts. Each district is a central area called the Nest. Those who inhabit are under the protection of the corporation entity overseeing the district. Much like a bird rotting its eggs, at last the corporation protection does not exist or does not extend beyond the Nest boundaries. The dwellers of the back streets have to fend for themselves. The wings. This is a term not referred to the bird's bodily structure. However, one can deny that the wings' sole resemblance of the bird is carried in the nest. The wings are collective term that are used to refer to the 26 biggest property in the city. These wings contribute to the quality of life in the city via outstanding technology feats known as singularities. Under the jurisdiction of the wing, the citizens of each nest enjoy comfortable and safe lives. However, that changes the moment the wing snaps or plucked its feathers. Historically, the fall of the wing accomplished by the events of considerable magnitudes. In time, a new wing will rise to fill the spot In time, the new wing will rise to fill a vacant spot. In the meantime, though, no one can guaranteeing your safety in its fallen nest. Okay, the Lobotomy Corporation, a former wing that was located in a Nest L. Lobotomy Corporation, or L Corp, LC for short, was an energy company that produced ample supply and power for the city. The corporation has fallen with the White Nights and Dark Days incident, and the spot of the Nest L wing remains unclaimed to this day, because the former L Corp electrical grid accomplished in the city. Its branches were built in various places, though these branches facilities have not fallen to the ruined collapse of the wing. You should be able to find out who did that, along with possibly most dangerous means of this. Interesting. Hold on a second, let me do something real quick. Within the depths of these facilities lie the golden... I don't know how to say it right, so I'm just gonna skip over it. The essence of Lobotomy Corporation's energy is production technology, or what's left of it. It appears exactly as the name suggests, a tree branch radiating the golden glow. Your objective as the executive manager is to obtain the golden... so I need to obtain these things. Of course, any dozens of the city would be attracted by the promise of the infinite possibilities of these items possess. The task of retrieval will not be easy. As grabbing goods from convenience stores, we must implore you to collect all the golden... I know how to say that properly. With the prudent decision making. And anyways, Lobotomy Corporation used to produce energy using creatures they dubbed anomalies. As the term suggests, these particular entities range from unfathomable, bizarre, terrifying creatures to outward, unmarked beings capable of causing potentially catastrophic events as incorrect messaging procedures. After the wing unexpected and swift collapse, most of the branches were subject to a brutal protocol, trapping those creatures underground alongside likely Libby's employees. By now, the employees most likely passed away, but the anomalies don't succumb easily. You can expect them to still prowl over those sealed facilities. Ego. Lobotomy Corporation also has was said to possess. I'm messing up. Limbus Corporation was said to also possess technologies allowing them to extract weapons and armors from anomalies. It was also speculated to be created using technologies that manifest their inner sides in material form, but unfortunately were unable to recover any means to replicate it. Relevant departments predict that your sinners will be able to manifest ego of their own. Depending, of course, on action. In addition, they expect ego from anomalies to be available via emotional attachments. How do you say that? I have no clue. This refers to a form of energy Lobotomy Corporation produce. While it's commonly known as a source of electricity, this is not only used for it. This is a green substance which normally exists as a weak liquid form. Is known to induce considerable sense of relaxation. The former L Corp administered appropriate doses of to its employees. Suffering under great amounts of stress increased work efficiency. However, overdose or exposure to unrefined forms of the substance, Holy cow, downloading everything. Test delay 3 seconds. Is someone reading? What are these? What things are? Yes! Okay, I didn't want to be spoiled off the gate, so that's why I already downloaded it. I just didn't download everything, because as I said, I don't want to be spoiled off the gate, so... But hello, welcome, first time chatter. Sinners 3 East King Association is baddie. Okay. Fixers. Fixers are all around their own handyman of the city, handling their clients' various cases and incidents. Aquilina! Aquilina! Sinner. Oh, never mind. First. Hi. Yeah, I'm streaming more these couple of months. Sadly, I have to return to my normal streaming schedule since I'm studying. But yeah. Aquilina! Hi. Okay, let me go back where I was on. Fixers are all around the world handymen of the city, handling the client's various cases and incidents. One doesn't simply become a fixer by declaring to be one. In order to acquire fixer license officially, one must rap on the door of an office authorized by association or visit one of the associations in person. Furthermore, the license is only the bargaining. To rise through the ranks, you must earn higher grades and prove themselves through trackable performances. Of course, some are uninterested in career advancements altogether. While fixers exist to resolve city problems, there's no secret that these fixers can be the source of problems themselves. Had pets to Aquilina. Thank you! As the associations and offices, the associations are a major organization that supervises and manages fixers, and the Hen Association is at the center of all fixers-related affairs. Cases occurring in the city are handled by the association according to their specialties, and they distribute those cases to the fixers that are deemed as best suited for the job. An office is similar to an association in that the organization groups of fixers, but it's usually far smaller in scale. Some offices are directly affiliated with the association that issues tasks to them, while others see clients and requests on their own. As some aptly put, there are some offices as there are fixers. A great amount of offices exist in the city, seeing consistent waves of new entries as well as those sucked up by metropolitan riptides. Bro reads these? I am reading them because I kind of don't have anything else to yap about. Unless you want me to go on a whole yapping session about Alien Stage. Oh, that's it. Anyway, I read it. I only know a few things about me. Tell us about your day, Aquili. It's like, it was really good today. I got to eat watermelon, and also I had breakfast mostly. But yeah, I've also been playing this a game on the sidelines, although I've been slacking on it. It's called Hollow Knight. I've been playing that more recently. I got to a really important part, but I couldn't finish it because I had a stream. But yeah, I've been doing that. I've also been playing Cookie Run Kingdom. That's mostly it so far. I've been thinking about reading the manga for Promised Neverland. I really liked the first season. It's actually one of my first animes. I'm just gonna leave it until it's done. Okay. As I said, I was talking about I really liked the first season of how did I forget the name automatically? Promised Neverland. Yes. But yeah, I really liked the anime. I didn't watch the second season because everyone told me it was really bad. So, okay, the download might take like 3 years, but that's because of my fault. There's this one character that one of my friends told me I would like. I can't remember her name exactly. I don't remember, but it's like a girl with blonde hair. Vodka. I can't remember her name. But it's that girl, if you know what I'm talking about. I can't think squirts. Look, Luna, here, have this thing. Yay, donuts! I love donuts. My favorite donut is especially the, I think it's lemon. Yeah, lemon donut. Where it has like lemon custard. Is it custard? Jam in it. Yeah, and it has like powdered sugar. So it's really yummy. Sadly, the place that I go to, they keep selling out so quickly. So I have to go there really early. But I hate waking up early. Okay, this might take a minute, so let's see. Ah, yeah, you know what? I do have one thing. Did you guys, you miss Sand Tetris? It's been a minute since I played it. Okay, wait. Sand Tetris. Okay, wait, let me make it. Tetris. It's fine, I can punch. You know what? It's fine. Okay, no, it's actually not fine. Okay, you know what? Okay, I can make this work. Please fall perfectly. Yes! Alright. And then I can do this. And I can do that. Oh my god, Chloe, you're so talented. It's like, that's the first thing that popped into my head. But yeah, tomorrow I'm doing an art stream, so that'll be nice. And then I might have to catch up on Genshin. I'll probably do that and I've been neglecting my poor child. And I have to build, honestly. I've been slacking on builds too. I have like everything to have good builds. Kalia, how do you show us good examples of talent? Knows how to show good examples of talent. I'm just chilling, you know? I don't really know, I just do stuff. Oh, actually, one thing I forgot to mention is that I was playing ZZZ. I'm actually properly building. Rare. But yeah, it's actually pretty fun. Although, since I suck at builds, I still have to look at a bunch of tutorials to see how it works. Oh, and I'm starting my week so far. Okay, so I recently reinstalled Dead by Daylight. I got properly taught how to play it because I'm bad. But I'm a beginner, so it's fine. It's fine to be bad as when you're first playing. So yeah, I played Dead by Daylight. I got the skills for it pretty quickly. I still have to know how to build stuff. Why does every a lot of good games have to that? There's a lot of games making builds. I don't like building. But whatever, as long as I make the stuff stronger. It's gonna reach #1 quick second, I'm predicting. It's gonna take much longer than a second. Okay, what the heck? That is not supposed to. Oh, okay, great. Okay, I see why. Okay, it's fine. I can prepare for this. Or 2 seconds. Yes, totally. 2 seconds. I'm already good. I might be a fast learner, but I can't learn something that fast. Let's see. What's some other things I've been doing off stream? Well, obviously now you've learned about my addiction of Alien Stage. I didn't actually talk about it. Yeah, I'll draw some of the characters on my art stream tomorrow. But yeah, currently my favorite is Luca. I don't know, he cute. I find him adorable, although he is manipulative. I don't know, flawed characters are always the best. Second favorite? Actually, I can't think of a second favorite. I don't know, they're all, every character is good in their own right. Wish we know more about Suya. Only thing that I have so far is from the comics. So, I'm actually planning to buy the art book. So, yeah. That's great. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I can do this. Yay! Alright. There you go. Ooh! That's nice, nice, nice. Okay. And I can do this. Wait, actually, I can't think of a second favorite. They're all good in their own right. Yeah, it's just maybe Suya. Actually, on that topic, we don't really know much about Punya before she got out. Before she got out of the alien stage. I'm so good at yapping, guys. We don't know much about that, so I'd like to know more. They are doing the last episodes of Alien Stage. That's nice. It sucks because I really want more content, but it has been going on for years. I can't remember correctly. That has been going on for a while. I'm really longing you for this. Obviously, the creators of Alien Stage are peak. I love them. Even if they kill like more than half the characters, it's fine. It's fine as long as I get my content. But yeah, so I've been, just been obsessed over Alien Stage recently. I have been playing Cookie Ring Kingdom. I don't really, I know like good amounts of the lore, although I'm not too deep into it. My favorite so far is Pure Vanilla Cookie. Ah, crap! Okay, it's fine. Okay, I can salvage this. Maybe I can't. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait. Damn. Okay, okay. Yeah! There you go. Yeah, my favorite is Pure Vanilla Cookie. I know, he's just silly. Just like a little silly bean. Actually, and my second favorite is Palbona Cookie. I know, he's just a little guy. I really like I don't know, I just like his character design, honestly. So yeah, I can't think of any other fandoms I'm in so far other than like the obvious Genshin ones. Can't think of anything so far. It's fine, we'll get into the game in a minute. How did I not fail? I'm locked in, I swear. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, everything's fine. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's good, that's good, that's good. There we go. Back. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. If you okay, don't stress. Okay, check it. Actually did a lot. I'm doing alt. Alt. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, it should be almost in a minute. Actually, a little less than a minute. Okay. I can do this. I can walk in. I can walk in. Okay. Oh shoot. It's fine. That. Okay. Here we go. Well, that's convenient. I just do this. And I can do green over here, yellow. Although I should switch it to Sand Treacherous. It's fine. We still have Limbus Company even if it's in the background. Okay. You're not okay. It's gonna take a minute. It's longer than a minute. How long have we been waiting for this game? 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. How much can I do before it finishes? Okay. Okay. It's finished. It lied. Anyways, back to Sand Tetris. Anyways, what's some random topics I can spew out? Topic. I can't think of anything on the spot. Okay, all I can think about is Alien Stage, so I'm just gonna say my opinions of each character. Although I was gonna do it tomorrow, but whatever. I'll do it right now. I'll go in full depth tomorrow. Okay, so the infamous loading screw resource. I thought it finished, but no. I mean, it'll take faster, but yeah. Anyways, welcome first time chatter. But yeah, I'm playing Limbus Company for this first time, and I didn't know if I don't know. I didn't know what I was thinking. I just didn't want anything to be spoiled to me, so I just had it installed, but I didn't install everything, so it's fine. So while it's loading, we're just playing Sand Tetris. A game I'm actually getting better at. swear, if the millisecond, bro, I was gonna say the millisecond I need a color, it doesn't give it to me. It's fine. The game is way louder than you, by the way. It is? Let me lower it. Okay. Okay, it should be fine now. Yay! Okay. It's gonna take a minute. Okay, so my opinions on alien stage characters, since I don't really have anything to talk about the the game. Hi, hello, welcome back to the stream. We're playing Limbus Company, but since I totally haven't downloaded anything, as you can tell, we're downloading it while oh shoot, nuggets, no. And I'm just yapping about alien stage since I don't know what else to yap about. Okay, my opinions on Mitzi. She's a very lovely character. And it's understandable why she's a main character. Also, she did girl boss when she beat up Luca. Oh, spoiler, she beat up Luca. I would do the same. Just like a lovely character overall. Very nice. I don't have a rating, but 100 out of 10. Next up, Suya. I like her. I really like her character design. I wish there was more of her, honestly. I want more content of my girl Suya. Although she's not my favorite out of all the characters, I really like her. Alright, next up, Till. How blind is he? I'm very curious on how blind that man is. That's mostly it. He's a nice character. I feel like he's the most sane out of everyone. What the heck? Okay. Next up, Ivan. No comment. I mean, he's good overall. I don't really have much to say about him. I mean, I do like that he's flawed, but I don't agree with his actions. I understand them, but I don't agree with them. My boy Luca, I love you, but like, bro, you're a little too obsessed over Hunya. But like, flawed character is always nice. And Hunya, girl boss, she's an icon, she's queen. I mean, what do you have to hate about her? She's great. And the comics do her justice. Okay, we should almost be finished loading with every. Okay, crap. Okay, I'm gonna die. How much can I get done? I've done like 3 games. That's my opinion of the characters so far. I'll go more in depth with it later. Is it gonna finish loading? We've been here for like 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. But to be fair, it's because of me. It's because I was dumb. But it's fine. Are you gonna finish loading? Right, I'm just gonna spew out random anime I've watched. Promise Neverland, Oshinoko, 30 minutes of an angel talking, man, I missed a lot. I've just been yapping, honestly. How many awkward conversations? I'm sad. I'm merely yapping. Yap, 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 yap. Don't be sad. Yeah, won't. Oh, mine down. I messed that up. Ah! Everything's not fine. Oh, great, great. Calm. What the heck? Why do I get every color under the sun except the green? Oh yeah, anyways, Oshinoko, Promised Neverland, Spike's Family, Macadamia, what else? Communicate, Bochi the Rock. I haven't finished watching Bochi the Rock, I should, honestly, and read the manga. Apothecary Diaries, that time I got turned into a slime. What are other animes? What are other crappy animes I've watched? I mean, the ones I said are not crappy, it's just... I like watching crappy anime. Okay, okay, I've watched Demon Slayer. I like Dead Man Wonderland. Huh? I'm interested, tell me more. That's the title if I've seen one. Okay, are you almost done? There you go, done loading. Yay! Okay. Combat Tit. A status effect counts indicates how long it will last or how many times it'll be active during combat. Dead Man's Wonderland had a unique concept.
뛰어봤자 벼룩이라는 걸. 이제 알았어? 뛰어봤자 벼룩이라는 걸.
Do you see us now? You can't run from us. You dare interrupt me just as I was engraving the... You must be out of your...
엄밀히 따져보면 스승님이
if we're being
하려는 게
critical,
도시의
what's our
금기는
master has
아니더라.
planned apparently isn't one of the city's taboos.
아무도 시도할 생각조차
It's just kind
못했던
of the thing
그런 일이라고 해야
no one
하나?
has ever dared to consider. You catch my drift?
어라?
Huh?
근데 이 녀석
Would you look at that?
그 사이에 머리를 갈아
You
끼워.
managed to get a different head
원래
so
당신
fast.
같은 자들은
Do people
준비성조차
like you
철저한가.
always come prepared? Just wait until just wait until I get to the... You'll be no match for my...
아무래도 저 대가리엔
I guess that
입까지는 없는
noggin does
모양인데.
come with a mouth, huh?
응.
Yep. It's all
째깍거리는
tickling I
소리만
can hear.
들리네.
You think they're screaming on
속에서는
the inside?
비명이라도 지르는 걸까?
The ticking is faster,
째깍대는
so I
소리가
think they can
빨라지는
still
걸
feel
보니
pain.
아파하기는 하나 봐.
Damn, why am I being attacked? Not good. Memories are dissolving already. The was done too quick.
뭐야? 이젠
What?
잠잠하네.
They've gone quiet already? Let's get
그럼
over it
슬슬
with this.
끝내자.
늑대,
Wolf,
여긴
This is a
누구도
place
오지
where no one
않고
visits
누구도
somewhere,
볼 수 없는
uh,
곳이야.
and no one visits, and
뭐가
somewhere
그리
no one can
급해?
see us. What's the hurry?
우린 가르침을
We must
따라야
follow
해.
her teachings.
시간을 끌어서는
We
안
can't drag
되니까.
on any longer.
그렇지만
Yeah, but this is the
우리가
moment of a
살면서
lifetime.
언제 이런
We're not
녀석을
going to get a
죽여보겠어.
second chance to kill someone of this caliber.
사자,
Lion, you
너는
have a
일을
tendency
할
to
때
grow too
너무
emotional during your
감정적이야.
job.
공과
Hope
사는
you can
구분하면
show some
좋겠군.
discretion.
얼굴을 보고 싶었는데
It's a
아쉽게
shame.
됐어.
I always wanted to look at your
당신의
face.
별이
I
어디
reckon you
있는지는
won't, you
알려주지
won't tell us
않겠지.
where your star is, right? Like hell I am. I'm talking to the location to the grave with. Damn, where is that supposed to be again? Memories are escaping me too quickly.
그렇군.
Right, no mouth.
입이 없었지. 자연히
Which in turn
그것을
means
찾을
you don't
방법도
learn how to acquire
이자에게선 얻을 수
from this
없겠군.
person.
그럼 이제
Can I
끝내도
end
돼?
them now?
그래.
Sure.
이거
Hey,
무슨
what's that
소리야?
noise? Don't tell
표범,
me Panther.
설마
Did you allow
뒤에다가
yourself to get
추적자들을
to be
달고 온
tracked?
거야?
아니,
There,
쫓아올 자는
no,
아무도
there's-
없었어.
There was
짐승일 확률은?
no one that could have pursued me. Perhaps a wild animal?
짐승 소리가 아니야.
It's not the sound a
이건-
wild beast would make? It's
버스.
저런 게
how did it
어떻게
end up
여기까지
here?
굴러들어왔지?
조난당한 버스인가
Must have taken the
본데.
wrong turn.
길을
The
잘못 든
price they'll pay for
죗값은
taking the wrong route
생각보다
will be
무거울
heavier
테.
than they expect. Damn!
사자가
Infested lion
밀린
strength.
거야? 여전히 내 눈이
If my eyes
틀림없다면
are still right, then
당신은
you'll reach
영광의
the harbor
항구에
of glory.
이르겠지.
Who are you? That nameplate. Does it say Faust?
어두운 숲에서
You've lost
길을
your way in the dark
잃었군요.
forest. I'm sorry, what?
하지만 당신은
Yet you're not overcome with
두렵지
fear.
않았어요.
Why is that?
왜
That's... Wait, she got whacked. Did I think she got a little more than whacked. I could simply lift my head to find the star.
그래요.
That's right.
이제 그 형상을
Now repeat
되뇌면서
with the heart what I
제가
tell
하는
you out
말을
loud as you
마음으로
remind
외치세요.
yourself of that image.
너의 별을
Follow your star.
따라가거라.
Follow your star. At that moment, I felt a sudden thump in my head, followed by the sting of several chains penetrating my chest. Am I good?
걱정하지 마세요.
Relax. Though
정말로
it may
심장을 못
feel
쓰게 된 게
otherwise,
아니니까.
your heart is still functional.
이것으로
With this,
계약은
the
완료되었습니다.
pact will be sealed.
단테,
Dante,
이제 저희는
from this day
당신의
forward,
시간에
we are bonded
귀속되었습니다.
to your time. What do you... What do you...
이제 저희의 심장이
The
먹고
beating
뛰는
of our heart now
당신의
depends on where your
시각이
hands
어디
fall.
위치하는지에 따라 달렸습니다. 잘 부탁드려요.
I hope you'll make a fighting leader. Do you know how many Dante's Inferno? Do you know about Dante's? Do you know of Dante's Inferno? I've heard of it. R?
정말
Is
이걸로
it
된
really
건가요?
everything?
사과 한 알이
A single
떨어졌어.
apple has fallen.
아,
This guy.
사람은 아직도
it's not
이상한
making any
소리만 하네.
sense.
찌뿌둥해.
Wait for
이제
her.
움직여도 되는
Wait,
거지?
it was killing me. Finally, some action now.
뭐
Well,
몸을
I guess I
풀어보는
could
것도 나쁘진
use a
않겠지.
little warm up.
불쌍하게 나뒹굴고 있는
What's with
저것은 뭐지?
that wrench miserably
우리의
writhing on the
마지막 대원이
ground?
될 자인가?
Are they the newest addition to the team? In the beginning, he is chased by a lion, wolf, and a panther. Ah, that makes sense. Okay.
말
You might
조심하는
want
게
to catch your
좋을 걸.
words.
우리
I heard
상사가
our
될 뿐이래.
boss might, or that might be our soon-to-be boss.
습격은 순식간이었을
The
텐데
attack must have happened in an
이렇게 머리를
instant. I'm
숨겼군요.
impressed you managed to hide your head. Who are you people? What's up with this bus?
우리는 당신을 돕기 위해
We're the
찾아온
bearers of
정의의
justice who
사자들이고
come to aid you.
이건
And this is the
원하는
magical
곳은
bus
어디든
that
갈
takes
수
us
있는
wherever we wish
마술
to go.
버스죠.
Justice bus? I don't...
그런 대답을 바라는 거 아니었어요?
Wasn't that what you expected to hear?
그렇게 생각하는
Either
쪽이
way, you'll
마음
be better
편할
off
테니.
believing us to be your saviors.
시간도 없고 유리한
We're
상황도
racing
아니니까
against the
천천히,
time. The
하지만 한
situation
번만
isn't in our
설명하죠.
favor. So let me explain this once. After some time passed, so if I'm not mistaken, here do I do as you've said. Those total strangers will fight for me.
맞아요.
Correct.
당신이
So long as you
올바르게
give them the right
명령을
orders.
내린다면요.
All right. So we kill these arrogant vandals dead, and then I'll go back to wherever I was. Where was I? And what are you doing? Where was where was I when I did that? Something extremely important was upon me. Something I shouldn't have forgotten.
진정해요.
I forgot.
그 머리로
Calm
기억이
down. It's only
온전하리라.
natural to happen with your current head.
지금은 눈앞에 놓인
You
전투에
shouldn't.
집중하죠,
You should
단테.
focus on the struggle at hand, Dante. Pardon.
뭐라고
I'm
불러야
not
할지.
sure how should I address you.
시계 지휘관님?
Would Commander Clock's advice?
아무튼
In any case,
전투
we'll
명령을
wait your
내려주십시오.
orders.
뭘 명령까지야?
에?
각계저
Do you really
들어밖에
need
답이 없지
orders?
않나?
Seems like a one-on-one is on our way.
Hey!
뭘 쑥덕대고
running
있는
off your
거야?
mouths.
다
We just need to
으스러뜨리면
crush them
그만이잖아.
최선을
Please do
다해주세요,
your best, Dante.
단테.
There's no two ways about it, I suppose. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. But I know it's Limbus Company's reference on some books, but I don't really read books often. Okay, let's start by learning the basics of combat. Please direct attention ahead to the dashboard here. The dashboard, you'll be using the dashboard to relay your commands to the sinners. You'll find each sinner's skills on the dashboard. Can I lower the volume? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's put it right around here. Take a little lower. Okay. The voice should be. I'll put it as soon as this happens. Okay. Okay, you'll find each sinner's skills on the dashboard. The key to control the schemes is simple. Simply drag from the left end of the dashboard to the right end of the chain of the skills, and you are ready to enter combat. The long and terrible tutorial of Limbus Company. Well, you're gonna have to handle it because I don't know what's going on here. Well done. The skills of the sinners have all been chained. You may press the gear on the right to start the combat phase.
좋아, 간다.
And that is that's how you. The manager, issue your orders. Let's try that again. Look at the dashboard and grab the chains to the left gear and connect them to the skills along the guiding commands you use them. Dashboard. Use the dashboard to issue commands to your sinners in combat. Start the combat phase by the following steps. Grab and drag the chain to the left, thread it to the skills you use, and connect it to the chain. Okay.
좋아,
Okay.
간다.
It seems pretty simple enough. Oh, I can skip it. I'll let it. Voice crack. You can skip it. I'll let it play. Now please issue an should I eat? Okay, let's raise their health. These the positions they're in. Well, I don't like know what they all do. Okay. Oh, I see. Ah. Hopefully I did something right. Back.
금방 다녀올게.
Oh. I don't think I did anything right. Okay, how about... Can I type some of this? Or do I have to... Oh, okay. I see. Okay, no matter what I do, it's not gonna end well, so... But, okay. It should be there. Okay. Hopefully, I did this right.
폭들을 제거하겠소. Defeat. Okay.
이해가 되지 않는군.
I don't get it. What's
이런
the
것들에게
lion's
사자가
trouble against?
당했다고.
아하하, 잠깐만.
Whoa, hang on.
아, 저 아,
I know
방금까지
what kind
싸웠던
of weird
사람이 말하긴
coming from someone
그렇지만
who were just
이건
fighting,
대화로
but
풀 수
I'm
있-
pretty sure we can talk this.
이건
This
이상적이지 않소.
is unideal. Yeah, you lost. Yeah, I noticed.
처음부터
I
말이
knew it
안
was
되는
ridiculous
싸움이라고
idea to fight
생각했는데
against them. Today, at age 28, I found out the most critical is a voice actor. Yay! Limbus Company!
다들 장난해?
Are you
난
kidding?
시작도
Haven't even. What the is going on? You said you can fight in my stead.
이겨준다는 말은 안 했어요.
We never promised you'll win said fights. What?
그리고
And it
저만
seems I'm
남았네요.
the only survivor. Okay, so if you're waiting for this, you have some hidden card up your sleeve, right?
비장의 수
Not necessarily a
라기보단
trump. No,
그쵸.
rather,
별을
it's about following the star.
따라가는 거죠.
단체로 자살놀이라도
What
하는
is this
건가?
kind of
썩
suicidal
유쾌하진 않군.
performance? Not even the funniest lives to the end. What? What am I supposed to do? They jumped in triumphantly and only died like flies. I can't remember a thing about the past since I repeated what she said. Is this how I die?
뱀에게 전해라.
Tell us,
거짓
this serpent,
사자.
false lion.
이건 막을 수 없는
This
흐름이라고.
flow cannot be stopped.
붉은색
Red?
왜
Why?
내가 왜
Do you
팔다리만
know
잘라낸
why
줄
we
아나?
dismembered those two?
결해야
Because
사지
at least
멀쩡한
one of
네가
you
저들을
needs to be able
데리고
to carry the rest of you out here.
허둥지둥 이곳을 벗어날 테니까 달아난 팔과
And you're the
다리를
only one
대체해
left to
줄
offer
놈이
them any help.
너밖에 없으니
Hello, sir.
붉은 시선.
The red gaze.
그렇게 노려보지 마.
Don't glare at me like that.
네 놈들이
It's
해놓은
nothing
짓에
compared to
비하면
what you did.
별것도 아니잖아. 그 정도
With the
부상이면
wounds like those,
위에서도
I'm sure
충분히
your
할
boss
일
will recognize
했다고 생각할
you
거다.
did your part,
훈장처럼
considering them as a medal
여기라고.
of honor.
아니면
Unless
여기서
you want to be
명줄을
the
놓고
end of your, you
싶은가?
want this to be the end of your life. Who are you? Are you one of them? You're too late. They're already.
늦은 건
No one
아무것도
is too late,
없습니다.
Dante.
단테. 우리에게 필요한
There are
건
only
오직
one things we need.
되돌릴
A little bit of
시간뿐이니까.
time to rewind. Huh? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by a sharp pain in my chest, as though my heart was being torn, etc. Followed by flashes in the ribs, intestines, stomach, lungs. Damn, they're hitting everything. Engulfed by a element of torment twisting my entire body, I let an agonizing scream. Yeah, I would assume you. In my fading unconsciousness, the only thing I could perceive was the deceased flesh reconstructing in a bizarre manner.
앞으로도 끝내주게
You suffer
고통스러울 겁니다.
a plenty from now
단테.
on, Dante. And the voice of the man with the red eyes. What just happened? I mean, okay, do I have like that power or something? Why do I have to be in so much pain for that though? In the book, Dante was saved by someone named Virgil, and when he was being chased by 3 animals. I hear the howl of a beast somewhere. It cries fearlessly, or is welling up for hunger, or
움찔움찔거려. 일어난
being
걸까?
itchy, twitchy. Did they get up?
드디어 정신을
Oh, we
차렸군.
get last.
버티지
I'd have been a
못하고
tad disappointed if you
골러갔으면
croaked on us.
조금 실망할 뻔했어.
상쾌한 아침.
Fresh
나는요
morning.
버스 기사
This is
카런.
Cadarn on the bus.
아침은 아니지만
It's not morning,
상쾌하긴
but
하겠어.
I guess it's refreshing.
기분이
How do you feel,
어떻습니까,
Dante?
단테?
Well,
제각거리는군.
tick-tocking like a clock.
의사소통이 안 되는 건
Some
제법
kind of language
곤란한데
barrier this is?
저는
You may call
베르길리우스라고
me
합니다.
Virgilus?
이 말이
If
제대로
you can understand what I'm
들린다면
saying, give me
무언가
some kind of reaction,
이해했다는
Dante.
행동이라도 취하시죠.
Thumbs
단테.
up! I give him a quick nod since he didn't seem hostile.
좋아.
Good.
듣는
At
것엔
least your
문제가
hearing is
없군.
functional.
일단
Let's ride,
출발하지, 카론.
출발할게.
Now departing.
부릉부릉.
Vroom, vroom. There was a heavy roar and vibrations as they echoed from the bottom of the deep mire. It was then I realized I was aborted on a bus. But I said it wrong. A bus. I can't be sure if I ever ridden such a vehicle in the past.
당신이 누구였는지는
Do you remember who you were?
기억합니까?
I shook my head to say no. I had reminded that my head was now a clicking mechanism.
원래 기억을
I
되찾고
suppose you want
싶겠군.
your memory back.
그렇지
Am I right?
않나?
I nodded. I sure feel like an idiot.
아,
Smooth as it
매끄럽군.
gets.
다들 이렇게
What to
몸짓으로만
stop the
말하면
rest of
안
you
되는
from
건가?
adapting this gesture based on communication?
어떻게 생각하지,
Any words of yours,
파우스토 씨?
Mr. Faust?
파우스트는 사양하고
Faust
싶어요.
will kindly turn down the offer.
저희가 매끄럽게 몸을 움직일 수 있는
It's
상황이
business.
그렇게 많지는 않을 것
But
같으니까요.
I doubt we'll have much freedom over our own bodies most of the time. She's the one that spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair, yes, miss, that glistens without the sunlight gives off a rather mysterious air.
단테,
Dante. Come to think of it, the red-eyed man has been calling me that too.
단테는
Dante
당신의
is your name.
이름이에요.
The
이름까지
amnesia must be
잊으셨군요.
affecting you rather severely. Sure looks like it. That doesn't sound like a familiar word.
점차
that's a
익숙해질
familiar
거랍니다.
word. You'll get used to it in time. Wait, you can understand me? The group that attacked me earlier said that Reggie? Or he was called seemed to hear nothing but taking from me.
파우스트에게는
Plus,
제대로 된
I can
단어로
hear
들린답니다.
what you intend to speak. You really can, but how? I don't even have a real mouth.
그런 구시대적인
Outdated
발상은
ideas
머리를
must be
바꾸어서 생긴
one-sided
건가요?
effects that came from your head replacement.
성대나 혀 따위의 발성기관이
It's the
있어야만 대화를 할 수 있다는
To
건
think the vocal
시대착오적인
organs such
이야기죠.
as chords or tongues are necessary to perceive participate in conversation. Arcanus? Right. Never considered that.
당신의 말은 한 사람에게만
You
보낼 수도
can
있고
limit the recipients of
모두에게
your
전달할
words
수도
to one
있답니다.
person, or you can choose to speak to everyone at once.
모두라는
Love
말은
communication. When I say
수정해야겠군요.
everyone, I'm really referring to
수감자들에게만
the sinners.
해당하는 이야기예요.
Sinners?
당신의 뒤에
People
앉아
who
있는
have taken seats behind you.
방금까지
The
당신을
ones who
대신해서
fought
싸운
your
사람들을
stead
말하는
until
겁니다.
moments ago.
그대가 이 여정을
So
함께한
there
마지막
are the
조각인가?
final piece
얼마나
completes our journey,
기다렸는지
Cat. And how I've yearned for this moment.
아 형씨,
Say, pal.
머리통은 어디다가
Where do you
팔아넘겼어?
sell your old cranium off?
당신이었군요.
So it was you.
당신
Thanks for
덕에
putting my spine
박살나 있던
into one
척추가
piece.
말끔하게
Were
돌아왔어요.
you a surgeon or something
혹시
in the nest?
둥지에서 의사 일이라도 했나요?
다들
Everyone,
닥쳐라.
quiet.
잡음이
Nothing more
겹치는
than disappearing
것만큼
than hearing
불쾌한
the
것도 없으니
choir of noises.
자기 소개가
I
필요한
suppose I owe you
시점인가
a
보군.
brief introduction.
그럼
I'll give you
가벼운
the
인사를
time to
나눌
make
시간을
yourself known,
주겠다.
starting with the closest one.
앞에
Go on,
앉은 것부터 시작.
왜 이름은 항상 앞자리부터인지.
Gregor.
앞에 나서는 이제 진절머리가 나는데.
Why is it always the ones in front that go first? I'm sick of taking the sort of lead now.
당신이 우리를
I
이끌
heard you were going to be our boss.
뭐더라?
Yeah, our manager.
관리자라고 하던데.
Manager.
그래.
Yep.
그래서 어떤 인물인지
Which
굉장히
is why I was
궁금했는데
really
말이야.
curious to meet you. And
역시 뭔가
forming
말을
the right
만드는 건
sentences
어려워.
is tough work.
머리통은 어디
I don't know
팔아먹는지
what to do
모르겠지만
with your old head,
저마다 사정은
but I
있는
guess
법이니까.
everyone has their story.
나는 그레고르라고 한다.
I'm Gregor.
잘
We're in this
부탁한다고
together,
관리자
manager
양반.
bud. All right, Gregor, we're in this together, manager bud. Gregor, the sinner is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality. However, an upsurge of emotion and sudden change of environment may cause the parts of the whole body to transform into notable resembling the. I love that explanation. I totally understand what that means. Tissues. If you don't wish to be a rude manager, not obligated to be nice, we recommend keeping your facial expressions in check, so your disgust is not visible to him. He sometimes uses cynical language. He can also be reasoned with. and you can get around him without much difficulty as long as you learn the knack of it. Okay.
그래. 양반이 뭐야
Greg,
양반이.
Aren't you the
이제부터
butter pal
우리한테
you were talking to
엄청난
the
돈을
person
가져다 줄
who
사람한테.
made us filthy rich? Hello, madam.
그래?
Greg? Rich? What was that about?
양반보다는
Let's see.
단테.
What's better? Dante.
이름으로 부를게.
You don't mind me calling you by
당신도
your
나를
by
로제라고
name.
불러.
You can call me Rita. Let's see what's better. Dante. Don't mind me calling you Rita. Okay, Rita. Rita? Is it Rita? Okay, whatever. The unfortunate traits of being backstreaks born to a parent in the sinner. She loves making money, gambling. Gambling! I love a gambling queen. Okay, I like you now. I'm joking. And betting, so it's advertised to pay close attention to her as manager. She tends to deflect orders and be unimpressed, wink or or silly joke. Recommend being stern stands at times to remind her that you hurt her superior, whom you may be down at irregular intervals. There's nothing you can do to aid her in the state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass.
난 당신이 우리의 관리자가 된데
I think
이유가
there
있다고
was
믿어.
a good reason you become manager. Oh, our manager.
분명 원래는
I'm
둥지에
sure you're
굉장한
used to being the deal
사람이었겠지.
back in the nest, right?
그때 버릇을
When your old
조금만
habits start to come
내비쳐도
back,
우리한테
we'll be
돈이
much
주룩
closer
들어올
to
생각을
rolling in the
하니?
dough. Does she have to be sociably? I'll give her. She does have to be sociably. Sociable? Whatever. I'll give her that.
아차, 내
Oh
정신 좀 봐.
gosh!
예,
Look at
다음은 내
me keeping
차례야.
on. Hey kid, it's your turn next.
안녕하세요.
Good day.
아, 시시해.
Oh, boring.
그게
That's it.
끝이야?
Oh, I'm Sinclair.
싱클레어라고 해요.
Even with the volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, this sinner seems to be particularly startled or frowned when being spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning he may struggle to keep himself together in the sight of something as smile and spit ignorance at first. As there might be those with violent tendencies among your crew, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement of the sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze, and he himself is unaware of this hopeful sign that he has the potential to grow to an expert in our company's profession with the right stimuli. This boy looks awful unnerved. Did he join the company of his own accord?
더
It-
해야 할 말이
Is there
있나요?
anything I need to say? I
회사는
never worked for a
처음이라.
company before.
뭐 앞으로
Well,
남은
you'll
날은
learn the
많을
ropes in
테니까.
the coming days.
그럼 거기
Okay then.
여자친구가
How
다음
about
가자
you
하자.
next, nerdy pal?
이상이라.
I'm Yisa. Formerly the youngest chief researcher at Redacted Wing. This center possesses a high intelligence compared to most others. We estimate that everyday conversation with the center will prove difficult for the manager selected by our current screening processes. Avoiding communication altogether will pose risk on its own. However, if this center remains silent for too long, that means he's currently processing the line of deliberate thought. I recommend waiting patiently for him. Okay, that's it.
이상이야.
No smoke or mirrors. Okay, I waited him to reveal that he was pulling a prank or something. But he just stared vacantly into the window, disinterested. I
답답하네요.
can't believe you people. Are
사회생활의
you in
첫걸음은
proper two
인사잖아요.
instructions for the first steps in being a member of a society?
저를
Call me
이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
Ishmael, if you please. You may be disheartened by the detective state of your many sinners, but do not worry. This sinner is one of the only who can carry out most missions without much complaint. She is likely to make reasonable judgment, so it'll be a good idea to start conversations. While looking for her, if you seek for sound advice. However, you mustn't forget that the sinner has survived absurd voyages in far and wide bodies of water. Her patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it will be difficult to task to regain her trust. Okay.
당신 덕택에
I
동강남
heard you
몸이
glued our
돌아왔다고
bodies back
들었어요.
together from pieces.
앞으로도 잘 부탁해요.
I was looking forward to working with you. She gave you a polite bow before returning to her seat. Although her empathetic sociability did not feel like the most admirable, sort.
미안하게 됐네.
Sorry for
나는
to
사회생활하고는
disappoint.
거리가 좀 멀어서.
Cause I don't care too much for fitting in.
히스클리프,
Name is Heathcliff.
멋대로 부수고
Used to be a
깨부수는 일은
professional wrecker
전문으로 하고
for
다녔지.
property and people alike. The key. For this sinner prefers to take action than wait for logic to dictate his course. His thoughts and feelings are blatant and visible of his demeanor, and he has no intention from hiding them. His bashness may cause headaches or physical injury leading to a headache. In the process of forming a relationship, please take note that the indication may seriously damage the sinner thought process. If he fits rage persists, please contact Human Resources Department. Once you realize his type tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier time handling him.
누가 시켜서가 아니라
Not under
거슬리는
anyone's orders, I
것들에게
mind
하고
you.
다니긴 했지만
Only the buggers that got on my nerves.
당신도 조심하라고.
So you better watch it.
나는 윗사람이라고
I'm deathly
거들먹거리는
allergic to,
사람한테
cocky
알레르기가
rappers.
있거든.
Or who think they can boss me around. I don't think I've done anything to give that impression yet.
드디어 이 몸의 차례인가?
It's my turn to speak. I'm done. How do I say that last name? One sec. Oh. How do I say your last name?
Quixote. Quixote.
Quixote? Is that how you say it? Anyways, there is no sinner that can outmatch one's level of passion if we use to measure it. To an avid... I do not know how to say that. Of all things Fixer, she adorns herself with a variety of Fixer-relative merchandise. They don't affect her performance and conduct one way or another, so there's no need to restrict her keeping her decorations. Hence, the exaggerated mannerisms akin to those of an actor. Has such a thing ever existed, really? It's advised to play along for her for a smooth mission.
그대와 함께
I'm a
꿈을
fixer
향해
who shall
달려갈
spirit
해결사지.
for dreams side by side. A pleasure to have thee. Fixer? Definitely feels like a term I used to know.
해결사 말인가?
Dost thou wish
내가 대답해
to
줄
know
수
what it
있네.
is? I can answer thy question. Fixers are protectors of the city.
도시에
Oh,
대해서도
perchance
제대로
thou
기억하지
must stay and
못하겠군.
struggle to
도시는
remember the city. This I
나는
believe what you
가벼운
said is a
인사를
brief
나누라고 했던
introductions.
것 같은데
Uh,
두 번 말하게 하지
don't make me say
않았으면
it twice.
좋겠어.
Next.
홍루라고 한답니다.
My name is Hung.
잘해보자고요.
Hope we can get
우리.
along well. A sinner who has lived an affluent life before becoming our company asset, such as a certain admiration for free life, but occasionally he may be ignorant and unsavory questions in regard to cooked food by certain other sinners and other aspects of low life culture. This can cause significant irritation with the other sinners. However, it's important to nurse sarcastic undertones are contained if it's curiosity-driven inquiries, so it's ill-advised to get physical over it.
우와, 당신
Wow!
그 머리
Look at
근사한데요?
you! Isn't it fascinating
요새
head there?
유행하는 모델인가
Popular
보죠?
models these days, I suppose. No, it's not that kind of.
제 취향은
It's not my
아니지만.
interest, though.
저건 무슨
What
말싸가지야.
is wrong with you, attitude? Cliffhead looked for just a moment away, swinging his bat. When he realized the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat back down.
요슈.
It's Roshu? As they say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it as an executive manager. But some creeds you have difficulty in simply pretending to sympathize. You've noticed the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker, whose eyes shine in etheric gleam only during battle. She believes the senseless destroying of her enemies' heads is an uncultured act and a step backwards for art. Caution, the sinner's background may even be our company's may be trouble in handling. It's advised to make her personal treatment it's advised against making her personally resentment towards you. Okay.
요르슈크.
Roshu, nice to meet you. Roshu? What is that supposed to... Was I supposed to laugh? Oh.
메르소,
Urso,
그렇게
please refer me as
불러주시겠습니까?
such. Wants to be clear because Knight's commands, inquiring no judgment on his part. Okay. You're pretty polite.
특별한 것이 아닙니다.
Is there anything?
그저 보통의 태도입니다.
There's anything special. I'm simply behaving normally. I'm almost touched, Mercy.
네,
Yes. As if it was something more gravely amiss with him, you can't seem to pin me down exactly. She scanned me up and down as I was a little daunted.
저는
I felt almost glad to bow to her, but she stopped me with a motion of her hand. Please, I
관리자님이
would never
먼저
make the
자세를
manager grovel
굽히려니
before me.
당치 본인은
My name
오티스라고 합니다.
is Autis. I'd like to
이전에
apologize for
실례했던
my
부분을
rudeness earlier.
사과드리고 싶습니다.
This center would serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has meddlesome tendencies, so it's recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She's an expert when it comes to tactics of various pearls of wisdom of her life, making her advice even more valuable for your missions. In addition, she possesses vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Notice, unlike other sinners, assessing records, prioritizing up to the past of the sinner is not permitted. Also, keep an eye of the sinner. Beware she does not exercise her cunning intents for other purposes other than completing her mission. Rudeness? Oh please,
이거 참
your generosity is a
마음마저 이렇게
humbling
넓으실
sight.
줄이야. 역시
I knew at first
처음부터
glance
저희를
that
이끄실 분이라는 걸
you would have
한눈에
what it takes to
알아봤습니다.
lead us. Huh? Sorry?
인간의 대부분은
While most
서로가
humans cause
맞붙어
noise and
소음과
friction as a
마찰을
result of
이끌어내지만
confrontation,
그중 소수는
some are able
맞붙는
to
것으로
repent
서로에게
mutual
이득이
benefit
되는
from
경우가
going
있다고
head to
합니다.
head.
검을 날카롭게 벼르기
They
위해선
could compare to
그만큼 강한
relationships
숫돌이
between
필요한
blade
것처럼
and whetstone.
누구보다
I vow to
관리자님을
serve you with
위해
unbridled
헌신하겠습니다.
devotion. Executive Manager,
편히
my
써주시길.
blade is yours to wield. That's reassuring. Thanks. I gave her an approving nod, even though I still don't know what she meant by her rudeness.
아까
I'm
숲에서는
amazed how
불쌍하게
you can sing
나뒹군다고
such
말하더니
bold, high-faced
잘도
praise,
그런 말을 성대
not long
밖으로
after
꺼낼 수
meeting
있네요.
the miserably withering wench. I think I see now.
제가 마지막이네요.
It seems I'm
파우스트입니다.
blessed. Fast is the name. The sinner who's developed the engine methodism? The bus operated by Limbus Company. She claims there's no one in the city that could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she isn't necessarily wrong. You might find her high mighty attitude as she allows you to converse with her displeasing, but it's seen how she treats everyone with subtle gestures of arrogance. There's no hope of parting with it, ever. We recommend to simply nodding and getting over it. Even though she has unparalleled genius, we can't figure out how she uses this one. Perhaps you could be the one to find out.
당신의 인생
파우스?
중 한 번 만날까 말까한 천재죠.
Am I saying the names wrong? A genius who you come lucky to cross paths with once in your life.
납득하지 못한 듯한
Sounds like you
반응이군요.
aren't convinced,
단테.
Dante.
괜찮습니다.
Well, it's fine.
경험을 통해
You'll come to
차차
learn in
이해할
all
수
due
있을
time.
거예요.
Learn what?
파우스트가
That
진귀한
Pontus
천재였다는
is
사실
indeed a
말이에요.
brilliant mind.
관측자가 깨닫지 못한다
It's
하여
hyperbole true
사실이
that the
진실이
fact
되는
it
일은
sounds not
없으니까요.
become truth when the outside observer fails to recognize it. Okay,
소개는
that's enough.
여기까지.
Greetings,
단테,
Dante. Let me
당신의
explain to you your
직무를
new
알려드리죠.
occupation. You mean the manager? Oh, as a manager.
관리자를 말하는 거냐고
They're asking
묻고
if
있어요.
the job is you're about to explain is that of the manager. Come to think of it, that red-eye man couldn't hear me, unlike the sinners.
맞습니다.
That's
관리자
correct.
단테.
Executive Manager Dante.
당신은
embark on
지금
the trip down
소개받은
into
이
Inferno on
12의
12
수감자와
sinners.
함께
You'll introduce yourself.
지옥을 기행하게 될 것입니다.
The Inferno? Why would I go to hell?
자신이
They're
지옥으로 가야 하는
asking why they
이유를
need to
묻네요.
travel to the Inferno. How about
지옥의
this?
끝에는
Treasure awaits at the end of the
보물이
road.
기다리고
Would that
있으니까.
suffice? I don't know what means used by treasure hunter or something. They
아예
can't
알아듣지
seem to get you
못하는군요.
at all.
이해를
I
요구한
did
건
not ask
아닙니다,
for your
단테.
understanding, Dante. Nor was
의사를
this a
물은
question
것도
of your
아니죠.
willingness.
기억과
You'll
머리를
have to
되찾고
listen to me if you
싶다면
want to reclaim
제
your memories
말을
and original
들어야 할
head.
겁니다.
I mean, do I want them back? But
미적거리네요.
they're hesitant.
파우스트
Miss
씨,
Faust.
단테가 계속해서
Faust.
거부하면 우린
What
어떻게 되는
will we do
거지?
if Dante keeps refusing to
거부할
cooperate?
거란 예상은
If it was not a
없었잖아.
scenario we anticipated,
무슨 말씀을?
prosperous,
파우스트는 모든 것을
every
예상한답니다.
possibility.
단테,
Dante,
모든
once
임무를
you
마치고
completed all your
나면
missions,
당신은
you'll be
성리를
able
새길
to
수 있을
engrave
거예요.
this aspect.
제가 보증하죠.
I can promise you that. Aspect, a world that strikes my mind intently. Even though my memories are gone, the underlying instincts are responding strongly to it. Led by intuition, I make my choice.
보이죠?
See there?
고개를
They're nodding.
끄덕이잖아요.
좋아,
Good.
계속
Then
가면
you can continue.
되겠어. 그런데 카론,
By the way,
아까부터 왜 출발을 안 하고 있지?
Kieran, why is the bus
졸았나?
moving? Were you dozing off?
버스 기사는
A
졸음
bus
쉼터에서
driver
멈춰라.
only
베르.
used rest spots.
내피 앞에
Weirdos were
이상한
hanging
놈들이
around the
서성이고
front of the
있었어.
Maripy.
카론,
I told you,
말했잖아.
Kara.
버스에
anything
무슨
happens
일이
with the
생기면
bus,
곧바로
you can let me
알려야
know right away.
한다니까.
Maripy? Who's that?
메피스토 팰레스. 이 버스의 이름이자 버스를 구동하는 엔진의 이름.
Water. Metropolis? It's the name of the bus and the engine that runs it.
그리고
And Faust,
파우스트의 심혈을 기울인
pose
역작이죠.
chords.
지옥을
An ideal
순항하기에는
ferry boat to
걸맞는
bear
나룻배가
us
아닐 수
across
없지.
Inferno.
그렇게 생각하지
Wouldn't you agree,
않습니까,
Dante?
단테?
I wasn't sure if he was getting at, so I turned to look at the window instead and giving him a reply.
보아하니
Looks like they're
뒷골목에
just
끼고
another
하는
pack of dirty
익숙한
rats living in the back
쥐새끼들이군.
streets.
마침 잘
This is
됐습니다,
just the right time,
단테.
Dante. They should
지휘를
make perfect
연습하기는
targets for practicing
더
your
할
command.
나위
What?
없는 조건이군요.
단테,
Dante,
처음
I skipped over
전투에서는
many
생략한
details during
부분이
your first
많았어요.
combat. I could tell.
제대로 설명할 시간이
We're short on
없었으니까.
time after all.
하지만 그런
However,
식으로만 전투가 이루어지면
We'll be able to start
우리는
off
항상
quickly if no
도륙날 거고,
improvements are made to your strategy.
당신은 우리를
And
살리기
in
위해
turn,
의미 없는
I'll
고통을
have to endure
느껴야만 하겠죠.
senseless pain and over to revive us. Pain, revive. What happened earlier was?
네.
Yes.
당신이
You're brought to life
시계를
because you turned
돌려주었기에
back the clock.
우리는
Still no
살아나는
tutorial.
겁니다.
Yep.
당장
I don't
필요한
believe that's
설명은
necessary,
아닌
Miss
듯합니다.
Faust.
자잘한 담소는
Save the chatter for later.
나중에.
Sinners, off the bus.
너희들
전투에 대한 설명을
Allow me
이어가죠.
to elaborate on the combat. We're still in the tutorial. I have no idea what's going on, but I met people, so yeah. You could send every sinner into the battle once, yes, but commanding every personnel at once will not be easy task. Okay. Therefore, I inform the appropriate number of participants depending on particulars of each battle. On occasion, 5 sinners will make an appropriate force. Dante in the game, simple terms, the one guy that endures every single piece of pain doesn't have a choice. Anyways, welcome first time chatter. Select 5 sinners you would like to deploy for this battle. Select the lower half of each sinner's card to deploy them. Okay.
앞장서시오.
Well done. Select the rest of the sinners you'd like to deploy for this encounter.
따라가겠어요. 네.
Okay, I feel like
내가 필요해?
I don't have a choice. They're making me
최선을
choose.
다해볼게.
Select the batter, begin the encounter which currently deploys sinners.
목적지는 호기만소.
There you go. There you go. I'm just here. Oh. I'm just here. Okay. These 7-sided icons floating above both allies and enemies' heads are called skill slots. Because you haven't issued a command by chaining skills, the allied skill slots are currently empty. They'll teach you the basics and the rest of the future mechanics you gotta read. They're making a Genshin player read! Anyway. Grab the chain of the... Okay. Is this... Okay. Okay. As you can see, the skill you chained has been equipped to the skill slot. Okay. Skill slots. Equip skills display on the skill slots floating above each sinner's head. When the combat phase begins, each sinner will engage in the battle using skills to equip their skill slots. Okay. drag from its right. Okay, yeah. I don't know which one's good. They look the same to me. Very intricate headers. Well done. Select the gear on the right to issue your command, and the sinners will enter combat phase using the skills you equip them.
적들을 제거하겠소.
Now please issue a command. Okay.
금방 다녀올게.
A clash occurs when the sinner and their target both use attack skills against each other. In a clash, their powers will be determined by primarily skill they're using to clash. And this clash between two skills and the skills with the higher power wins. Pay attention to the enemy's coins when they lose a skill. They'll lose a coin. Even a skill loses a clash, as long as the remaining skill points, the two skills will continue to flip their coins in clash until one of them loses all their coins. The skills that they lost all its coins in this clash will consecutively lose the clash, which means the unit that's won clash gets to attack, while the unit that lost does not. Let's see how the power determines the outcome of the clash is calculated. Please issue command.
적들을 제거하겠소.
This number is the skills-based power before it flips to any coins. Okay. The number is the skill coin power. Okay. Here you can see as many coins as this skill has. And how the number of coins determines two things: how many skills they can lose in the clash before losing all its coins, and how many times the skills can hit when it attacks. Each coins that are flipped to heads, and the power coin it will add to the coin's power. The skill to the base power is the same skill. Okay. Okay. I see. From the base power plus the number of coins flipped on heads, coin power. Coins flipped to its head with glow, while the coins that flipped to tails will appear dim. The result of the skill power is displayed here. Ishmael, logged head skills, has a higher skill power, so the enemy skill loses a coin. As seen in this example, they will continue to clash until one of them has no coins left to flip. The unit will remaining coins will ultimately win the clash. Remember, winning clashes is one of the most fundamental aspects of winning the battle. Okay. Turn 4. Okay. Panic a little?
적들을 제거하겠소.
꺼냈다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 나한테.
Victory! Yay! You can obtain. Oh,
아까보다는
you're
쓸만해
looking much more
보이는군요.
useful than before,
Dante.
Dante. They got a way to save for one, though. Shouldn't we go after them?
놓친 적을
They're
걱정하네요.
worried over foes we lost.
걱정할 건
No need
없습니다.
for concern.
마침
That
가야
direction
할
is where we're heading
길이었으니
anyway. Garon.
가로
발판을 꽂고
Head up touches metal.
신나는 기분으로
Up for an
달릴게.
exciting ride. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. The sinners you deployed in the last encounter will automatically be selected for the next. Saving you trouble for okay.
목적지는 호기만소.
Alright, we fight again. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Okay, this time you'll learn about sanity points. SP has a maximum of 45, and the minimum value is -45. Okay. Please note that the sinner's SP value will be viewed here next to the orbs adjacent to the portrait icon to the dash icon on the dash icons. Now please issue a command. Okay, so this is their thing. Okay, I'm assuming this is their health.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
Each SP values changes based on certain triggers. They tend to heal HP favorable triggers, winning clashes or killing enemies, and lose SP with unfavorable triggers. Okay. The higher the unit's SP value, the higher chance to flip to heads when flipping skill points. Okay, so that's good. And the opposite is probably tails. The aligned units that won respective clashes in the previous turn which healed their SP. This will put us in a favorable position. Please issue your next command. Oh, okay. Unfavored. Neutral. Favored.
좋아, 간다.
Please direct your attention to the unit's HP health bar is a thin line here. Okay. It's called the Striker Threshold. When the unit's HP drops below the Striker Threshold, they become staggered. Staggered? Staggered.
오, 생각보다 잘 들어갔네.
이 정도야?
No, okay. The units cannot take up any action and take up double damage, which puts them at a significant disadvantage in battle. And oppose. Favored. And oppose.
행동을 개시합니다.
고개 거울.
꺼냈다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Let me read. Kanto 0, Kanto 1. Mainly it's for introduction stuff. Kanto 2 is kind of still introduction, and the rest is on your own. Okay. You have put the remaining enemies in panic states by defeating their allies in a previous turn, which dropped their SP. We have the intro low morale or panic states, which inflicts negative effects. Units in morale or panic states marked by these labels. With each unit gains different effects, low morale and panic states. Each icon learned with fixing suffering from. Panic. Okay, so you just like body them. Oh. Bat!
금방 다녀올게.
적을 난파시켰습니다.
고개 거울은 깨졌어.
손쉽구만.
Yippee! We won!
잠시만요.
Give me a second.
뭐죠?
What is it?
저는
I joined this
정체되지
company
않고
because I
나아갈
was
수
told
있다는
I'd be
말에
able to
여기에 합류한
advance
거예요.
advancement in my career without slowing down.
그런데 지금은
But right now, it's nothing
쥐새끼도
but
아니고
meaningless violence,
계속 의미 없는
like rats or
폭력만.
something, or like a rat or something.
의미가 없진 않았어.
I object. Meaningless were those evildoers who attacked us.
시끄러워요. 좀
Please,
조용히 좀
just
해봐요.
be quiet for a moment.
아무튼
Anyways,
이런 용역
if
폭력단
all
같은
we're gonna
행동만
do is
명령할
beat up people
거라면
and under orders
다른
of
일을 하는
hired
것도
thugs,
고민해봐야
I
할
would
것
consider
같아요.
changing jobs sooner or later.
입사 계약서를 제대로 안
You haven't
읽으셨나요?
read your contract?
퇴사는 허용될 수
Resignation is not
없답니다.
permitted. Do you
계약하면서
think
말한
the
이야기가
contract has any sway
거짓말이라도
based on its
그
lies?
계약이 효력이 있을 거라 생각하는 건가요?
당연히
Of
효력이
course,
있죠.
it does.
애초에 거짓말은
There's no
없었으니까.
lies on it. Huh?
네?
설마 제가
Did you not read
메피스토
the?
펠레스를
Did you not think the
그저
menopause was
운송만
built
하는
on
버스로
mere
만들었을 것
transportation?
같은데요.
Did you?
루피는 항상 배고프다.
Henry is hungry.
그래서
He
울어.
keeps crying. The bus is getting hungry.
엔진이 연료를
Oh, gets
섭취할
hungry?
때 생기는
The engine
부산물.
ingests fuel, yields a byproduct.
여러분은 그걸 통해
using
강해질 수
that
있어요.
can grow more powerful.
이상 씨는
I'm
잘
sure
알고
Yin
계시겠죠?
Sang knows well.
거울
When
속에서
all possibilities
모든
are drawn from the
가능성을
mirror,
끄집어낸다면
성장 또한
there's no
제약이
limit to
없어.
one's growth.
거울 속에 나는
But
나인가
it's the
아니면 또 다른
but itself in
누구인가.
the mirror by reflection, or being entirely, or another being entirely. Possibilities. You draw that exactly? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. One of the Metapod's various functions is extraction. You collect various identities and egos from here. Extract button. Gambling? I love gambling. Let's go gambling right now. Gambling, gambling, gambling. I get.
누구보다 신속하게 그들에게 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
With impeccable swiftness, I will render them silent. Nice. Once you've acquired a new identity, collecting new identities and egos will contribute to improving our combat performance. Drive. Inferno. Bro. I can't gamble more! Come on! You just showed me gambling! I want to gamble more! Answer. Select the top sinners and swap them out for a different identity. A team. A key. To battle!
이게 최선이겠죠?
Ba-da-ba-ba.
그렇군요.
I see.
이런 걸 의미했던
Is
건가요?
this what that was about?
너무 마음이 급할
There's
필요는
no need to
없어요.
be
이스마엘.
impatient, Ishmael.
버스가 향하면
As
자연히
this bus goes onward, you'll naturally
시정잡배 같은
take on more
일보다
important tasks
중요한 걸
than
맡게
beating
될
the life
거야.
out of some random cross.
목표에
I know
도달하는
you're
게
eager to achieve your
마음을
goals, but
재촉하고
I
있겠지만
try to have some patience, and patience.
거울 세계에 있는
Since
우리들의 모든
this
가능성
works
중
by whisking
하나를
out one of our
끄집어내는 거니까
limitless possibilities,
기억이
from the
조금
mirror
더
world,
쉬워졌을 거예요.
it's have overwritten a part of our memories.
곧 익숙해질 거예요.
You'll get used to it in no time.
뭐야?
Whoa,
그거
hang
좀
on.
위험해
That
보이는데?
sounds a bit dangerous, don't it?
이러다가 내가
What if I'm no
아니게 되는
longer
거
my
아니야?
old self by the end?
여러분은
Don't
테세우스의
mistake
배가
yourself
아니에요.
for the ship of the Theseus.
인격과 기억을 빌리기는
Well, it's true
하겠지만
you'll borrow identities
주도권을
and
잃도록
memories. The
설계되어
system
있지는
is
않아요.
designed to ensure you don't lose control over your existence.
거울에 비추는 나는
Different of
사뭇
your
다를 수
reflection, maybe,
있으나
but it's bound to
거울
vanish
밖을
once you walk
벗어나면
away from the
거울
mirror.
속의 형체 또한 잃기에.
저희가 어떻게 성장할지는
How about our capabilities to
씨에게
grow
달렸어요.
ultimately depends on you, Manager Dante.
거울 세계의
It's
다양한
upon you to
가능성을
place the most effective
가장
figment
효과적인
of
타이밍에
possibility on
더
us
쉬우는 일을
at the
하실
right
테니.
times.
메타몰프시스를
I
말하는
believe what
건가?
you call metamorphosis?
네,
Yes.
일종의
I suppose
탈퇴이자
you could say that
변신이라 할
as
수
a
있죠.
form of transformation.
어머?
Golly,
그런 어려운 단어는
where do you learn
어디서
such big
알았대?
words like that?
주워들었다.
I picked it up by my
이
prior
사람 저 사람
profession and required
많이
meeting
만나봐야
people
하는
with
일을
various
했었거든.
occupations.
변신이라.
Huh.
담소는 끝났나?
Done chatting.
일단 길부터
Let's make our way
뚫자고.
first. You'll
어차피
spend more time
지겨울
together
정도로 붙어 있을
than you'll
테니
ever ask for.
못한
So
말은
keep that
나중에.
convo for later. Icky. I mean, they're all interesting so far. I don't know what. I'm only know as much as you guys do. Well, not as much, but you know. Select a unit to view their detailed information.
뭐야? 내가 보고
This is where
싶었던
you
거야?
can view each character's basic stats. This is where you view the unit's list of skills and upgrade progresses. You can also look at crap. Okay. Attacks and types of affinities. Each skill damage classifications of 3 category types and affinities. The target resistance categories either increases to the damage dealt, and higher resistance value take more damage from the damage dealt. So attack types. Okay. Check on your enemy's weaknesses and select the to exploit their damages. What's your weakness? Resistance. So fade to what? Which is slash? Okay. Which one of you guys do
내가
slash?
무슨 실수라도 했나?
slash.
원하는 것은 찾으셨소?
임무 중에 찾아오시면 안 되는.
뭐야?
slash.
내가 보고 싶었던 거야.
라이터는 챙겨온 거야?
원하는 것은 찾으셨소? 원하는 것은 찾으셨소? 원하는 것은 찾으셨소?
They all have the same thing? Okay. They look like they're fatal to slash attacks. Oh, so favored. Favored? Oh, we could just ball it. Oh shit. Okay, is everything be fine? Looks like it should be. This should be
금방
fine. There
다녀올게.
you go.
겨우 이 정도야.
In most cases, a unit is leftmost skill on the dashboard will be the first to act on the allies. Starting from the allied from the highest unit deployment order, the ally gains one additional slot with each passing turn, which means they gain an extra opportunity to attack.
아,
So slashers are more favored.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
꺼냈다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
If you want to use these buttons, select the sinners who you choose. However, this I couldn't read that. Okay, clash outcomes. Okay, this explains it. So the clash outcome appears on top of the screen besides select the skill. Please note that the work is not always perfect. This is a serviceable way to take decisions necessary. The button I press 99% of the time.
폭들을 제거하겠소. 셔츠는 낙욕하오.
아름답진 않네. 다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
What turn? Oh, well, I could just body it.
그 누구도
빠.
볼 수 없게.
폭의 거울은 깨졌소.
Victory! Yay! Although I was like confused half the time. Yay!
길이 열렸어.
Road's clear.
하지만
But
베르,
Berg,
매피가 달리기만 했어도
run them
길은
over
뚫렸을
just
거야.
fine. Or Merpy. Merpy? Huh? What did I fight for then? Sensing the rattling agitation of my jester, Brill just stepped in.
진정하시죠,
Calm yourself,
단테.
Dante.
걸음마도
It's
떼지
not
못한
right to
아이에게
ask a toddler to
달리기를
run
시킬
it
순
over.
없지 않겠습니까?
Has yet to take its first steps.
걸어볼 기회가
You
있다면
need to take every
직접
opportunity and try to
걷고
walk
나서
before you make a run.
달리셔야죠. 그리고
Furthermore,
Dante,
Dante,
당신은
as the
관리자,
manager, your job is to
저들의
manage your
관리를
staff.
하는 게 업무입니다. 나는
And I'm the
길잡이,
guide. I decide where to
어디를 가고
go and
어떻게
when we arrive there.
개척할지는 내가 판단합니다.
Do you get
알겠습니까?
it?
토달지
Don't argue
말라고.
with me. How am I supposed to question the stranger who can't even hear me?
째깍거리긴
I heard
한데
ticking.
뭐라고 하는
So what did they
거지?
say, Miss Foss?
파우스트.
별말 없었습니다.
Nothing much.
긍정을 성대하기도
Some
하는군.
verbs, some agreement that
앞으로는
was.
고개만
It was a
끄덕여도
nod.
좋습니다,
Should be enough
단테.
to let me know that you approve, Dante.
그럼 매피
Oh,
출발하자.
Maypie.
야호.
Off we go. Woohoo!
카론,
How are
기분이
you
어때?
feeling, Caradon?
매우
Extreme
신나.
excitement.
날아갈 것
How
같습니다.
about we walk on air? Reports canon.
좋아.
Good. So where are we going?
베르길리우스,
We're just
그가
still like to know
목적지를
the
묻습니다.
destination. I
말했던
believe I
것
told you that already,
같습니다만,
Dante.
단테.
Oh, the Inferno? But just where are we going? With us his sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward.
출발할게.
Now departing. Vroom vroom.
지옥으로 출발하지.
Destination? Inferno. Not ominous at all. Ooh. Totally not ominous. District 4. Limbus Company face the sin to save the ego. Well, that was interesting. It's not bad. I just. Ooh! I get to gamble? This is already feeding with my multiple addictions. Yippee! Now let's see how we can continue playing through the story. How about we continue that later? No! Let me gamble, please! Please let me gamble, please! Please! No! Please! Let me gamble! No! Select this button to continue playing through the story. No! Let me go! Wait! I'm free! Yeah! Guys, I think I have a problem. I mean, I should have enough. I'll pull for her. I don't really have an attachment to any of the characters yet, so I don't really care who I get. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Alt's gambling addiction is showing. What gambling addiction? I have no idea what you're talking about.
혈기분들은 악독하면서 끈질겨요.
Blood fields are not only
그러니까
vile, but they're also
제대로
persistent.
준비해야겠죠?
So we should make sure we have everything ready to take them on, right? I think I should save the. Okay. So I'm assuming these are the common ones. And these are the rare ones?
그래. 나도 반갑고.
Yeah, hey there. Nice
Oh.
to meet you guys.
혹시
You guys
남는
got a
나자 있나?
screws to spare?
명령하시는 건 다 따를 수 있어요.
I can follow your commandments, no
복종까지
problem.
바라면
Obedience might be a tall
곤란하지만.
order, though. Nice! I have no idea what these characters do. I mean, I do, but like, you know. Okay, I'm assuming this is the normal thing, and this is the other things. Although I still don't know what's going on. Eee. Gamble.
현장 자료들을 볼 때 이번 사건에
All
대한
evidence points to the
결론은
conclusion. What is this case?
생각했었는데 기다려봐.
Bloody hell. I almost had it. Wait a moment.
파우스트예요. 잘
This
부탁드려요.
is Voss. Pleasure to meet you.
이야, 시간 한방
Today is
더럽게
slow
잘
as
가네.
shite, isn't it? Now I'm out of gambling. Or am I? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here. Oh, I can change it! Here you go. My friend said that I would like her in those, so I'll put her on. Proficient to broom broom. Custom. Blue. I love blue. If you guys can't tell, I love the color blue. Is there anything else I can customize? Oh, this. Yes. Blue all around. Okay, I'm assuming I can't put anything there. Teehee. Okay. Is there anything else I could do here? Company. No friends. I'll just like leave it empty for now. I can extract, right? Burn extraction token. Do we have any? Do I have any? Apparently I do! What? Circle black. What do I get? Nice. I know what that does. Do I use it all? What I get? A key. What's this? It's telling me I could get something. What do I get? Whatever, I'll get used to these mechanics eventually. What does this mean? I do like the noises in this game. Center is creating your team. Okay, I know how to edit them, but I don't know what makes a good team. Now select this button to view your battle announcers list. You can choose a battle to accompany you. Okay, up to 20 teams. You can name them. Now you can look at the details. Here you can follow types of ego that costs for your team. Each guide, I'll select it to view identities and gain ego costs and that use them. In chains, you can deploy backup units, addition to participating units. Okay. Participating. Okay. DPS SP loss due to deathless-based factors. Increasing, decreasing sanity will not be activated if allies defeated mid-encounter. The backup unit is next to deployment in the order you will place them. This is called submission. When a deployed unit defeated, it's provided. It's a passive support that will activate during its combat passive. When the backup unit substitutes in, the combat passive will activate instead of its supported passive. Okay. In battle change indicators that shows the number of waves in total of the enemies and the total defeats of the enemy. Okay. However, the indicator does not take into account the extra enemies that are summoned due to certain conditions. Okay. I have no idea what each word were said, but alright. I don't really have any teams. Nope. know what's better. Or longer hair. Oh, I got 3 copies of this guy. I don't know what I got was good, but I got something. I guess
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을
플레임.
뿐이었어.
Gambling. I like tinkering around. Pass. Can I get? I can. Oh, this is the banner thing. What I do? What I do? I don't know what I did, but I did something. I don't know what, but I can gamble, so I guess that's important. I don't know which thing to gamble for. Oh, this has different things? No? Does it? Guys, I totally know how this game works. I guess I'll do you and then I'll do the other person after. Should be fine, right? Is the
끝내
gold
가을
good?
버텨낼 곳
No flower ever
없다더니
exerts a fall.
어찌된 일인지
Oh, I got the girl!
꿈에는 변한 게 하나도 없네요.
It's only been like
길은
20
예전
pulls,
같지 안
right?
되나?
Well, 21. No flower exerts its fall, or so they say. Korean certainly has not changed a bit, except for its roads, I suppose. I don't know if that's good. Maybe it is.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
Okay, now there's another thing of this girl. Yay. Think. Okay, I should probably play the game now. Vroom vroom. Enter. Combat tip. Units fall each state about.
베르,
Work.
앞에 장애물이 있어.
Blockage ahead. Permission to vroom vroom.
해도 돼?
Thank you for the follow. The chatter was finally gotten to me to open my eyes. Don't gamble on new Ishma. I did. It's big regret. I did. I don't know what to do. I got her like 21 pulls. I don't know. Chicken. The chatter has finally got me to open my eyes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight with what you want to keep boredom at bay. Not that was there much to do on the bus, whose destination was unknown to me. Oh no. My lack of memory certainly don't help either.
그래.
Alright,
계속
let's proceed.
지나가자고.
Getting her still negative cost they spent on her. I'm sorry. I saw person and I like gamble. I don't. Okay. Here comes Humpty Pump. Did I mess up? I think I messed up a line. If she dies, she does. If she does, what? What? Huh? All right, let's proceed. I thought I messed up. Okay. I'm confused. What does this mean? What do these words mean? Anyways. Okay. Humpty Bumps.
비싼 세정제야.
Expensive washer
베르가 큰맘
fluid.
먹었다고
Berg
그랬어.
said he paid a fortune. Oh, damn. The clump stuck to the window, gently dissolved, letting the light through. Many different sets of eyes on the bus, intently facing forward. It felt like a pretty gruesome scene based on the others' reactions. Maybe this kind of violence is common in the city? Hey. It rather felt awkward to close my eyes again. Now that I was wide awake, it was It's barely bearded man that grabbed my attention. She just fully leave the encounter. Since old stages don't have retreat mechanisms, which is pretty much the same as oh, okay. She won't come back to battle ever. Aki. But I mean, glasses. You know where we're going right now. A feature that's far more conspicuous than his beard made me slip.
방금
You
벌레
almost
양반이라고
called me
부르려고
bug
했지?
guy, didn't you?
다시 한번
Once again,
말하자면
my name's Gregor.
내 이름은 그레고르요. 당신이 시계
Same way you
대가리가
call
아니라
Dante,
단테라고
not
불리듯이.
Clockface. I couldn't find any excuses, so I gave back a light nod.
어이,
Say,
이사 양반.
bus girly.
우리 지금
Where we
어디로
headed?
가는 거야?
다시 한번
Once
말하자면
again,
내
my
이름은
name's
카렌이야.
Sharon.
당신이 벌레 양반이
Same way
아니라
you're called Gregor,
그레고르라고
not
불리듯이.
bug guy. She also, and also there's a passive that she doesn't, that doesn't work. Oh, that she doesn't work. She got you there, Gregor.
본전도 못
really
건졌네.
did.
베르가 말했어.
Greg said,
수감자들은
the sinners will
사고로
go to
간다.
District 4. What? Did District 4 fall on my ears? She relies on having more levels than her opponents,
그곳은 연두낭자의
which means she's
출신지로
useless
유명하지.
against enemies
영웅의
of equal level.
발자취는 그때부터 시작되었다네. 바야흐로
That place is home to the Grass Maiden. Tis the origin of the heroine journey, and tis what?
아까부터 시끄럽게
Bloody hell,
쫑알쫑알.
rattling on and on. I meant the passive. So, what you're saying is don't use her. Well, like, the one I just received, don't use that one.
입 다물고 조용히 좀 가지.
TLDR, she has a passive that doesn't work. Can you just shut up and let the trip go on in peace?
나는 아까까지
Why?
입을 다물고 있었네만.
I had remained silent until a mere moment ago.
말
I
대답하지
said,
말라고.
shut up.
이봐요.
Sorry.
본인이
Did
더
you just happen
시끄럽다는
to
건
realize you're
알아요?
getting louder here?
죽어도 살아난다고
Even if you
해서
can't
아프지
die,
않는 건 아니야.
you sure as hell can
한
suffer,
번만
no?
더 주둥이 놀려봐.
Say that again. She's okay for weak enemies.
옳은 말을 했는데도
I
돌아오는 게
say the right
폭력이라니.
thing.
수준 알만하네요.
First response is violence. How refined you are. Her skill does 3 to 4 hits. Oh, her skill 3 does 3 to 4 hits, and her skill 2 and 4 for, and then her skills 2 and 4 coins for damage. Ah. I contemplated for a second. Should I step in? This is the part where I exercise my authority as manager with the dignity of and grace and fragrant memories that urges me to do something. And the attackers are so rare. Now, guys, it's in Days of Old to lose your
모분조도
trenches.
모가지를 분질러야
To
조용해지지.
write against noisy
같은
crying
새끼들.
hogs and tales of staggering.
이유 없는 폭력은 용서가
Senseless
될 수
violence
없다네.
shan't be forgiven.
그대는
I'll bring
내가
about
응징하지.
justice. Can someone let me out? These people are crazy.
아, 이럴 줄
Aw,
알았어.
I knew this would
옷에
happen.
피가 튀었잖아.
Zip left this up on my
저기,
clothes. Look,
꼭 내
you guys
옆에서
really have to
싸워야겠어?
fight next to me? I must be mad. We haven't even reached our destination. They're already killed 3 of our own. That's it.
이거 잠깐
Can't
한눈이라도
take a
팔려고
small
하면
break without
사고를
anticipating trouble,
치는군.
can I?
너희 넷
You 4
이번 달 버스
clearing duty for
청소다.
next month.
어째서?
Such unfair!
정의를
Merely
표현했을
sought at the hand of
뿐인
justice!
잠깐. 내
Oh,
옷 빨래도
also,
포함시켜줘.
Tell them to do my laundry
키는
too.
와인이랑은 다르게
Blood
잘
isn't
안
what you
빠진단
usually
말이야.
as wine stains.
비싼
Sheesh.
건데.
Dry cleaning is costly. No one bats an eye at the lifeless janitors to be littering the floor. Maybe they are already taking their indefinite revivals for granted. But I don't know how exactly I'm supposed to bring them back.
단테,
Dante, I
시계를
would like to turn your clock
돌려주시겠습니까?
back. Turn the clock?
하... 그런
That
모양새면
must mean there's a
어리둥절한
puzzled look on
표정이라는
your
건가?
face. That should be. I'll keep that in
기억해두죠.
mind.
파우스트 씨,
Miss Foss. Virgilus gives Foss a tired nod and gestures to me. She lets a small sigh but came to my seat, probably out of sense of obligation.
처음 만났던 날에도
It's the same thing we
당신이
did that
했던
day
일을
we
말하는
first met,
거예요,
Dante.
단테.
Though I suppose it was
그때는
more of an
본능으로 해냈던
instinctual
거겠지만.
reaction.
자,
Now,
다시
let's
해보죠.
try again.
눈을
Close your
감으세요.
eyes. Though I have no eyes to close, blocking my sight is something I've done. I have no reason to follow Foss instructions here.
사실
In fact,
문은 어디에나
the door is
있어요.
everywhere.
그러나 당신에게만
However,
보이죠.
you can only see it, for the stars
왜냐하면
never set in
당신의
your sky.
하늘엔 별이 지지 않았으니까.
At that, I felt a thread of light seep into my sight. As if the tops of my eyes were embraced in that light, I saw a space. I was alone. I was alone there. And was a massive door stood before me. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Suffocating heat, agonizing cries seeped through the gape. That hearing endless lament and wailing, even for a split second, makes me feel faint. However, I'm approaching the door, grasping its handles as if it was born, as that I was born to do. I'm messing up. Despite seemingly heavy, pulling the door was surprisingly easy. I groped about in the door, thousands upon last wails within, and reaching inside, I grab a few unknown hands. I can feel the histories of different sins bearing upon their bands and crawling up to into my arm.
고통을 나눌 준비가
Thou art prepared to share the
되었나요?
pain? Oh, art thou? Could have been a question, or rather a pressure to comply. I pulled forth the sinners grasping my hands with all my strength. Terrible pain spreads through my neck and neck and head. So crushing and severe, it made me wish I was dead. Oh, I was. Indestructible sensation, a bone twisting, dingling with each other goes on for what feels like an eternity. My legs weren't prepared to endure all this agony. I fell to my knees atop the pool of blood in helplessness. And then I see it. Trembles of blood pools gradually growing into waves bubbling, rising from the floor. Soon the blood soaking on the ground conceals the three masses. Then the agony seems to last forever, vanish just like that. The lumps of blood rose to the air, flew away. My sight was clear, dreadfulness red, returning to the grumbless bus.
목이
How does
베어졌다가
it feel to have
붙어버린
your
신경은
head
어떻지?
after it was severed? Was it
두근거리던가?
exciting? Right as Humphrey was restored the consciousness, he rubs his neck, muttering vulgar words, and approaches Roshio. Hold on, I brought you back, and you're gonna go straight to another fight? Hemkritz turns around to glare at me. His eyes of those devoured by blind fury.
어차피 살리는 게
Isn't
되게
your job
할
to
일
bring us
아닌가?
back?
할 거 있으면 그
If your
가짜는
job's
시계
done,
대가리째로
step
부수기
aside
전에
before I
저리
knock
짜져
your
있어.
junk clock off.
잠깐만요.
Please, wait.
단테 씨가
Dante,
괴로워하시는
looks
것
like he was in a lot of
같은데
pain, so
이쯤에서 저
we should... Before he could finish, Harcla's steel bat carved into the side of Sinclair's head. The incoherent gludges of dying persons violated my ears.
시계 대가리.
Next,
다음번엔
Clockface,
널
you were
으깰 거야.
crushed. Clear?
이만하면 알아들었지?
정말
You're really as coarse as you look.
생긴 대로라더니
한 번 죽어서는
I was dying
만족을
once.
못하나?
Not enough for you? Harcliffe tightens his grip on his bat. Ishmael is ready to swing her weapon as well. Have I seriously become the manager of people who can't be stopped even by death? Well, I was lost in thought. All the tension of the bus suddenly dropped and froze over.
이거 아무래도 제대로
It seems this
교정해둬야겠어.
team needs serious need of discipline. The sinners and all included, of course, stopped dead in their tracks. A cold pair of red eyes cast their glare between the two.
첫 번째 규칙.
Rule number 1.
버스
Do
안에서는
not let
무기
me
부딪히는
hear the
소리가
weapons crashing
들리지
inside the bus.
아니한다. 이 순간
If
이후로
any
이
of
규칙이
you break
깨어지면
these rules as of now,
너희는 내게
you're going to be
제발
begging for me to
죽여달라고
let you die.
애원하게 될 거야. 난 충분히
I'm
그럴
sure
수
you know
있는
I'm capable
사람이야.
of more, right?
알지?
Sinclair, writhing on the floor, it was only sounds of breaking silence. Heathcliff growled and couldn't bring himself to argue back.
단테,
Dante,
미안하게
I'm so sorry
됐습니다.
about this, but I need to
시계를 한 번만
rewind
더
one more time.
돌려주시죠.
I have to do that again? I'd rather die than have to bear that harrowing pain once more. I waggled my head in discretion. The faint hint of a smile over his face vanished. His expression shifts.
내가 아직 사과와
You better
부탁을
open
하고
up
있을
while I'm
때
still feeling generous
문을
enough
여는
to
게
ask
좋을
for,
텐데
apologies,
관리자
Manager Dante.
단테. 아,
Oh,
단지
in
아픔이
case if you're
두려운
refusing,
거라면
simply
그래서
you don't want
고개를
to feel more
젓는
pain,
거라면
I'll gladly help you
기꺼이
with that.
도와드리겠습니다. 그 정도의 고통에는 눈 하나
This degree of
깜빡하게
pain will be
말이죠.
nothing like the time I'm
그럼
done.
견딜 수 있지
Surely you're a tougher
않겠습니까?
person afterwards, right?
내가 잘못 들은
Did I
건가?
hear correctly? I'm
관리자님이
pretty sure
분명
manager
거부 의사를
certainly
내비쳤던 것
declined your
같은데.
request.
당신
Here,
기어드는
this
박자가
is not the time to
잘못됐군.
step in. Well, technically it's soft flex your game for specific aspects, but she's still very far from them, so ye.
입사할 때
It was
나의
informed
상관은
that
네가 아니라
when I joined the company
관리자님이라고
that
분명히
second manager
들었다.
would be my superior, not you.
관리자께서 고개를
I
저었다면
would say that managers
의미는
made
충분히
themselves clear
전달되었다고
to shake
보는데.
off the head.
그래,
I see.
보호자관께서
So there's
나서시겠단 말인가?
aide has decided to step in. That's it.
그렇다면
Then
보호자관께도
it's my turn to make clear.
충분한
what I
의미를
mean.
전달해 주어야겠군.
The red hue of his eyes grew deeper, much to my dread. I don't really know what it meant to do as manager, or even if I deserve to take this role. But I feel like I should at least stop things going here before we get into even bigger mess. Reviving should hurt less than reviving 12 at once. I'll rewind the clock. It's okay. Brooks noticed me mentioning her to stand down and withdrew with the red glow of his glare as if a mutual
잘
understanding.
생각하셨군.
Thinking. As you wish,
관리자께서
manager.
그러시겠다면
Alice seems to add her input, but she promptly backed down and straightened herself out. The red door greeted me again, along with a twisting sensation. I give up trying to describe the thrones I go through. Words cannot express in full anyway. Thank you very much. Sinclair woke up with a pained moan, bowing to me before waddling off to his seat. Well, that was an experience. Confirm. Icky. Let me drink some water real quick. Okay, so it's her, right? I shouldn't use her for now. You know what? Extract. I guess a gamble shouldn't hurt, right? What's this? So here, so they're all different versions. A key. Still trying to get the hang of this game. But if I remember correctly, we can put this thing here. Eee. Wait, another thing I have to do?
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
I'll change her for now. Is there anyone else I have so far that I should change? Okay, you. I don't know which one's better. I'll pick this one, I guess. Do 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 do. And I think you too. E. Bat. Aki.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
1 second. I will be back. Let me pull up some music. Oh. I'll be back.
드디어 목적지를 찾은 것이오. Gamble. Well, since already got this person, I'll pull for this. Although I don't really know how good this will be. It's fine. Again, a key. I'm just extracting from each one because I don't know which one's good. Okay, I can't extract anymore. What's the rest of these do even? That looks good, I think. What's this?
이쪽에 아직 먼지가 남아
Oh,
있네요.
there's some dust
기관지가
up
안
here.
좋으신 분이니
Remember, our
좀 더
master
철저히
has respiratory issues, so
그냥
no,
제가 하죠.
I'll do it myself. What's this one?
그럼 지금부터
Let's
상호
proceed with the review
입회하에
part.
계약 검토를 진행하겠다. 헛짓거리나 하지 말자고 우리.
Very cool. Let's proceed with the review of the contract with mutual tenants of both parties. Let's not do anything stupid while and waste each other's time, yeah? I guess I could use it? I don't know what this does. Oh. Ba-da-ba. Well, I got something. I don't know if it's good. Bat. I got another thing for her. And this thing. I don't know if I should use it. Oh, I'll just put it on anyway. I still need to know how this everything works.
저물어가는 동안
A key. Inferno. Office. Da-da-da. Sorry. Enter. Oh, it's a dude. Okay, I guess I already
따라갈
selected
준비는
something for me, so
끝났습니다.
I'll take it.
저기 질문이
Pardon me, but I have a question. Quan. Oh wait. Don. How do you say your last name again?
Quixote.
Quixote. Don Quixote suddenly raised her hand. Shoot.
첫 번째 규칙은 이해했다네.
Brittany, I understood the first well. Well, what's the second rule then? Really?
그걸 왜
Why
굳이
are you
나서서
so eager to
물어보는
learn
거야?
that? Nicholas gave a cold stare to Rugio, who had lit her cigarette, and looked back at him with Lester.
두 번째
Rule
규칙
2:
버스 바닥에
don't litter the bus floor with
담배꽁초 버리지
cigarettes.
마.
They leave burn
자국
marks.
남으니까.
The bus fell silent again.
잠깐
Now,
버스에 정적이 흐르면 안
bus shouldn't be
되지.
this quiet.
엔진 소리는
Where's
어디
the engine
갔나?
roar?
캐론
Karen,
왜 속도를
why
안
are you
내는
speeding
거지?
up?
밥이 없어.
No food.
메피가
Medicai's
배고파해.
hungry.
잘 됐고
Good. Could use something to
분위기를
lift the
좀
mood.
환기시키지.
Are we dropping off by a gas station? The idea of we're just plugging the fuel nozzle into a bus is like an average driver felt alien.
차가
Car
움직이려면
needs fuel to
연료가
run.
필요하지.
Uh-huh.
캐론
Karen,
헤드라이트를
try flashing the
깜빡거려봐.
headlights a bit.
무대
Like
조명처럼.
stage lights.
댄스 타임이야.
It's dance time. Timmy.
잠깐.
Wait, we have
헤드라이트까지
to do
켜면
that? We're
습격받기
frankly
딱 좋은
asking to be
상황이잖아요.
attacked.
그걸 노린 거군.
That appears to be the intent.
네?
Sorry? I could hear someone slam the bus outside.
에이,
Oi!
가진 거다
Leave all your stuff behind. Get off. You got 30 seconds. 10, 9. Hey! You skipped 20 of them. Let's say you're their prayers for the other 20.
왜 이렇게 주변에
Are we
모자란
surrounded by
사람들이
the
많은
left?
건지.
Oh, the large left and right.
뭐라고 했냐?
What did you just say?
비겁하게
How
습격을
cowardly
하다니.
of them to ambush us.
틀림없는 악인들이.
They must be villains with the shadow of a doubt.
자,
Alright.
다들 내려.
Everyone off.
그리고 말이야.
One more thing.
최대한
You
죽지
want
않을
them near
만큼만
dead,
해줘.
not dead. Got it?
알지?
But why do we need them near dead? Okay. Chaining multiple skills with the same color and affinity will be the same as known as resistance. Resonance. Chaining 2 or more skills with the same affinity will activate with known as resonance. A key.
명령대로 하겠습니다. 좋은
지금이 기회입니다.
3 chaining more adjacent skills will have the same affinity absolute resonance. Try activating absolute resonance. Okay. Chaining 3 is adjacent to the same as okay. I got told that. Activating absolute resonance enhances the affected skills based on the number of skills linked. In Resonance Chain, the skills closer to the right dashboard will see greater boosts. Activating the absolute resonance guarantees every skill in Resonance Chain receives the boost. For I'm not ready!
행동을 개시합니다.
좋은 전략.
새롭다니까요.
좋은 전략입니다.
Wait, too. Which each unit has a unique passive. Select pause.
무슨 일인가요, 관리자님?
Okay, so I should have 2 resonance. Please activate the resonant passive by activating resonance for the necessary affinity. Plus requires 2 or more pride and indigo resonance. A key. Yes, I'm gonna keep calling you Fury until you stop denying it. I am not. I'm denying it because it's false.
할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
순조로운 전략, 좋은 전략입니다.
다음 판단을 부탁합니다.
당연한 결과죠.
Let's look at a different type of passive. These icons on the left corner. There was icons on the left corner. I was not paying attention there. Both you and I know you're a furry. It's not gonna change. I am not a furry. I wore a costume one time, and I'm getting called a furry. Anyways, the icons on the top left corner of the screen show a list of available passives. Select the horizontal icon highlighted here. Okay. I time sure. It was one time, and I'm getting called a furry. I merely wore a werewolf costume one time. Sure, it was totally one time. Okay, just because it was for the month of October, because it was Halloween season, just doesn't mean I'm a furry. The center monster's passive own passives activate each turn provided so less 50% HP gain 1 protection at the start of the combat phase. This passive requires 2 slots. Okay. Uses skills to gain ego resource corresponding to that skill's affinity, viewable here. We have gathered enough slots yellow in the previous turn. This own passive is already activated. A key. You're still a furry, and the court says, no! I am not, and the court does not say it. What's up, Balloon Head? Hello, hello, welcome to stream. I'm playing Limbus Company. And I keep getting called a furry. Anyways. That.
규정에 따라 실행합니다.
I dare you turn on facecam and wear a fursuit in future streams. I don't own a fursuit!
관리자님의 99% 명령과 1%의 제 실력이 합쳐진 결과였습니다.
This was 99% your brilliant leadership and my 1% competence. Yippee! I did something. Did I forget to mention you wear almost every single stream? I am not I'm not wearing a costume. What you want? You really want to see the costume? Jeez. Are you doing this because you want to see it? Maybe. Okay. Dear my.
재밌게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
The gurgle noise, the side of the bus lunges and splits open. But I still know you're a furry even without the costume. I am not! The side of the bus lunges and splits open. A number of human shapes litter the ground before it's mauled. Some of it's still conscious, while others aren't exactly in one piece. Then the bus begins devouring the severed into more literal in the sense. Well, maybe real. You keep denying it. I know you're one. Bye, furry. Bye. Roshi watched with a satisfied expression, seemingly determined to savor every moment. While the corner of my eye, Cynthia certainly distressed. Hey, they look like they're out of their minds. Don't you think too? His reaction got me curious to know their stories. Just to make sure, none of you were forced to join, right? Though what I said involved before my head changes a mystery, I myself was practically forced to join the company from judging what I know from the moment. And it may be different for me, so I thought when Sinclair heads drooped in response, like a struck a nerve.
그래요.
That's
맞아요.
right. It
이건
was
제
my
선택이죠.
choice. I'll get used to
전부
this,
익숙해질 거야.
right? He muttered as he was talking to someone other than me.
입사하지 않았어도
This
했을
is
일이요.
what I have done, even if the company
또
recruited me or
악의
not.
뿌리가
Look, Jan here of evil approaches. Okay. In addition to the attack skills, each unit also has defensive skills. Tap lightly on the finished portraits. Okay. Use a guard to gain a shield equal to its power. Damage will be absorbed by its shield before affecting its HP unit. Now click on Fast Portrait to generate an evade skill. When using an evade skill, it's a final power greater to or equal to the enemy's skill. The unit will completely ignore the enemy's attack, taking no damage for it. Evade its skill to flip the coin once every enemy coin flip. Warning, if evading type defense field final power is lower than the enemy's attack, it will fail, and the enemy will attack with full force. Finally, the Sinner's Hilteth portrait to generate counter skill. Counter skill, allow the enemy to strike first and platform an unopposed attack against the attacker. Warning, if the unit is staggered by the enemy's attack, the counter will not be active. Lightly tap the Sinner portrait to cancel the generated skill. Okay, let's demonstrate the effects of each. Okay, defensive.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
When it's used under the right circumstances, defensive skills can be even more efficient than clashing or attacking enemies. However, poorly timed, these skills can put the sinners at great risk. It'd probably be a good idea to wait until they speak or lower voices sometimes. We can't understand you when you do it at times. Okay, I'll keep it in mind. Also, please take note that the sinners will not select their defense skills unless you personally issue a direct command. Keep this in mind when you're using the auto skill chain functions. Okay. So if I activate his, I think you guys should be fine.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
Their turn. Okay. trying to learn the basics. You should be fine now. You will not be fine. Okay. Let's have you mainly attack. Ah! Attack. Do you have any? What are these? Now we have 2 of these. We can get another one. And okay. This. And
간다.
hopefully that works. Yay! Turn 4. Icky. We should be up first. Keep you guarded up first, and then you can attack. Keep you guarded up. Ooh, let's do one more. Okay, and resins, right? Let's do another one of this. No. Let's do both. Hopefully that works.
행동을 개시합니다.
쉽네.
Yay! Okay. Here. They're gonna attack. I'm gonna attack these 2. I think she should be fine so far. I feel like you should be on guard. Okay. 2 of these. You be
행동을 개시합니다. 지금이 기회입니다.
쉽네.
당연한 결과죠.
Yay! I did it! Ba-da-ba-da-bum.
보여? 마구잡이로 때려 부숴놨지.
Okay. Accept. Oh, I can choose? I'll just have what they gave me for now,
목표인가요?
since I don't really know how to properly build.
배부르게 밥을 먹은 지가 언제더라.
Gee, when was the last time you
기계
had
덩어리
peace?
살자가 더
Maybe
낫네.
the blocking machine is better than we do.
제공되는 식사는
Do you mind
모두
that
상냥해요.
meal at all? Provided approximately the quantities.
그 정도 먹어서는 기운이 안 난단 말이야.
Certainly are enough to get me going. I thought I heard the Herscliff shout. You didn't think you were doing this on a full stomach in the distance, but Rihanna's pretended as she heard nothing. Speaking of, does this mean that this bus runs off of blood or protein?
엔케팔린이에요. 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 추출했던 에너지죠.
It's Eckerplanian? It's an energy source of a lobotomy corporation traded.
이전 엘사 말이군요. 특이점으로 에너지를 생산하는 회사라고 들었어요. 엘사가 몰락한 지금은 잔해밖에 남지 않았지만.
You mean the previous L Corp? I heard it was processed energy during singularity, though I thought it remains of the company now is rubble.
맞아요. 그래서 지금은 구하기가 꽤 힘들어요.
That's right, which is why it's become a rarity these days.
하지만 메피스토펠레스는 신체에서 엔케팔린을 강제로 추출할 수 있죠.
However, Mariplis is capable of forcibly extracting the Eckerplin from the body. The body? pose a question watching Alice give the orders to other sinners, then glancing to the maw of the bus in turn.
네. 엔케팔린은 뇌와 척수신경에서만 추출돼요. 특히나 생명 활동이 있을수록 효율이 좋죠.
Correct. Eclopinin can only be extracted from the brain, and the spinal interverse can be taken from the live subject for greater efficiency. So that's why Rigel told me that the sinners did not kill the Celians. Okay, and
그럼 해당 부위만 먹여도 되는 거 아니야? 라기엔 피와 근육도 연료로 쓰일 수 있어요.
if why is the rest of their body is what you're thinking, there's a point of their blood and flesh that can be processed into fuel.
엔케팔린이 시동과 추력을 위해서 필요하다면 나머지 생체 물질은 순항할 때 사용되죠. 엔케팔린이 되도록 천천히 소모되게 하기 위한 설계죠.
Well, acetylene can be used to generate ignitions and thrust the remaining organic matter that's spent on maintaining speed, thus reducing the acetylenine's usage.
하이브리드요.
A hybrid. The faucet went on to explain how the vehicle's fuel was taken from the branch facilities and that it won't be sufficient to source on its own. But most of it went one ear and went out the other. Well, that's complicated. I got that it's tough work at least.
뭘요? 파우스트는 고생하지 않는답니다.
Don't mention it. Faust knows no struggle.
고생은 우리가 하고 있지. 이봐, 관리자 양반 또 온다고.
If anyone is doing the heavy lifting, it's us. Hey, manager bud. More incoming. Aki. I should have read that. Well, okay. Then the minimum information is a setting that information skill where human skills will not be displayed. Should have read it. Shouldn't I? People. Who are they? Who's attacking him? So first will be. Okay. Actually, so they'll be attacking these two first. I think you should counter. You guys. Ah, crap. Oh, these are details. Let's see what we have here. Let's try to. What do we have so far here? We could do the. Okay. Favored. Neutral. Okay, I can only do that.
kop들을 제거하겠소. 셔츠는
기다려. 아직 안 끝났어.
There you go. Alright. Who were you attacking? I mean, you don't really need a counter. You just body. Could go. There you go.
누구도 볼 수 없게.
고개가
깨졌어.
Yay! Did we? Okay, who are you attacking? Okay, you should probably go on offense. You will join. Who are you attacking? Ooh. Okay. Fully offense. And you guys should just attack. Okay, there's not really anything I can grab.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
셔츠는
침묵을 안겨달게.
Icky. Where are you attacking? Oh. Overwhelmed? What do you do? What do you do when you're overwhelmed? Well, I feel like I just bother you. So
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
셔츠는 낙엽하오. 혹의 거울은 깨졌어.
there you go. Victory.
복사에 대한 대가구려.
Unfair.
시들어가는 것 같소.
Enter. I don't really know exactly how to build, so I'll just leave it as it is for
그럴듯한
now until
예술이라면
it's
더
necessary.
좋을 텐데 말이야.
어이,
Hey, that's
적당히
enough of that.
끝내라. 곧 손님이 방문할 거야.
Let's lower voice. I think this should be fine. Hey, that's enough of that. We're expecting guessing time now. Virgo said, pointing his head out the window. I guess. Who?
처음으로 가는 던전이니까.
I've determined we need a guide
길잡이도
for
필요할
our
것
first
같아서요.
trip to a dungeon.
저 혹시
Excuse me,
림버스 컴퍼니에서
are you
오신 분들
from Limbus
맞나요?
Company? You? Someone approaches us slowly.
맞나 보네요.
Looks like it. The bus is about to finish its meal, crunching on its last remaining bone chips. Yuri watched indifferently before introducing herself.
예전 엘사에서
I'm Yuri,
근무했던
employee
유리예요.
from previous
잘
L Corp.
부탁합니다.
Looking forward to working with you. By L Corp, do you mean? It has to be Lobotomy Corporation.
네,
That's right.
우리는 로보토미
We'll explore
코퍼레이션.
former branch facilities of
구
Lobotomy
L사의
Corporation.
지부들로
It's also
향합니다.
called the Old L Corp.
저라면 불러도 절대
If I
안
were
왔을
you,
것
I wouldn't
같은데.
have taken a part of this.
추락한 날개라는
Being a fallen wing
분명
and
끝이
everything,
좋지
I
않았을
doubt your
텐데요.
employees ended on pleasant terms. Employment ended on pleasant terms.
무슨 소리야?
What are you on about?
날개고
Any
뭐고
point in your
돈만
life, it can be
함께라면
unpleasant as long as you have money to
뭐든
spend.
된다고.
Oh, can be pleasant.
거기는
I
아직도
heard those
괴물로
pleasant teams
득실된다는
with
소문이
monsters
있던데.
to this day.
괴물이 아니라
Not
환상체.
monsters, abnormalities.
어쨌든
At
사실이에요.
anomalies. The rumors are
하지만
true
더
either
중요한
way,
것들이 있죠.
but they're more important matters.
지구 가장 깊숙한 곳에
In the deepest reaches of
최근에
branches,
피어나기
the neoplastic
엘사의 기술의
plant
핵심
life
정수가
growth holding
존재해요.
onto L Corp technologies.
단테,
Dante,
며칠 전에 내가
if you remember,
제안했던 걸
I believe I
기억합니까?
offered you to finish
성의를
engraving
새기게 해줄
your
거라고
aspects a few days ago
말했는데, 정수,
with
황금
the
가지를
essence
모아온다면
of the golden rods
그
in our
정도는
hands.
어려운
It
일도 아니게 될
should be as
겁니다.
easy as pie. A world aspect still makes my head ache. Oh, word. The word. What if I tried to do...
억지로 떠올리려고 할 필요는
There's no need to
없습니다.
rouse your brain trying to remember what you
되면
can't. It'll all
전부
come
알게 될
back in due
테니까요.
time. I returned a nod to false plaid advice. Alright, for now I should focus on currently known, see. And if it's Lobotomy Corp we're sourcing, we might find some experiment too. Oh, does that mean we have to feed people into our vehicle? Oh, does that mean we won't have to feed people into our vehicle?
거기다가
We
운이
could grab some
좋으면
ego if we're
애고까지
lucky.
얻을 테니.
So that's 3 rats with
일석삼조네요.
1 stone. Ego? Another unknown term that makes my head tilt. But in any case, it seemed rather rude to keep talking to each other when we had a guest on board. And with someone else that seemed to agree.
유리 씨는 무슨
So,
일하며
Miss
지냈나?
Yuri, you come up since the layoffs. Gregor gave his best shot at making some conversation with a well-meaning smile to put the new passenger at ease. His brows seemed to twitch due to a lack of practice, but it's no big deal. It appears to me, though, our honorable fixer, and all fixers in due noble sense of heroes. As Yuri was nodding lightly, I heard Ishmael letting out a deep sigh. I don't know
어디서
what
그런
gave you
소식을
that
들었는지
idea,
모르겠지만
but fixers are notable or
해결사는 그런
heroic.
명령들이 아니에요.
The only scent you smell is miserable
초라한
stink
등급자의
and wage
부질없는
slaves.
냄새라면 몰라도
금세 다른 밥벌이 찾는 게
It
쉽진
couldn't have been
않았을 텐데.
easy to find another job
용케
so
해냈군.
soon. Good thing you're holding up.
아직은
For now,
계약직이에요.
I'm just a contract worker.
아하.
Ah,
굳이 다시
that
이곳으로
explains why he tried to
기어들어온
crawl back
이유도
on there.
그거였겠네요. 예전 직장으로
Did they
돌아가서
promise to promote
크게
you to a
한탕이라도
team lead or
치면
something when you struck gold
충정적이라고
from your former
주겠대요.
workplace?
실적을
My
세우면
contract might get
계약
extended if I
기간을
return with
늘어날지도
results.
그렇지.
Right.
보통 계약직
With the good
시절은
results,
실적하는
might
목숨을 걸어야
to
되니까.
risk your life if you want to earn a permanent spot.
아,
Ah,
그거 참
a futile
부질없는
life that
목숨이네요.
is.
어이,
Hey,
아까부터 왜 이렇게
what is with
비꼬는
that
거야?
sarcasm?
뭐가 그렇게 마음에 안
Is
들어?
there something of a problem?
글쎄요.
I don't know. I have a
처음부터
problem with every
끝까지
single thing I'm hearing right
마음에
now.
안 드는 거 천지라.
Seemingly unaffected by the brazen attitude, Yuri quietly took an empty seat. Looking back and forth between Gregory, who returned to his vacant cell, scratching his head. Back and forth between the two. Yeah. I can't seem to get used to being around these people.
빨리 배어드는 편이 편할
It will be
겁니다,
beneficial for you to
단테.
adapt to them sooner or later, Dante.
그럼
Carry on. It's
출발하지.
time to go. Our guest
손님께서
has taken
자리에
her seat.
앉았다.
Mary Pite's thumbs were retrieved. Hair Knight's raging to drive. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, you are you attacking? You should be on guard. I would recommend you being on guard too. Let's see. Do I have anything that requires purple? Nope. Okay, requires blue. So let's get. Okay. She can do this. And that.
금방 다녀올게.
침묵을 남겨드리죠.
Ricky. Still attacking. Oh, you're staggered. Okay. You be on guard. Nah, you be on guard. Let's see. I guess I'll just aim for blue for now.
탑들을 제거하겠어.
Okay, wave 2. Alright, who are you attacking? You should be fine. You'll be fine. I will you and you too. Okay, let's see. Can I really I guess green. Alright.
그 누구도 볼 수 없고.
Ba-da-ba. Okay, mix that. Okay. Oh, okay. So we could just like go full on. All right. What do we need? Let's actually we don't have red. How much blue do we have? No, we only have for one. Green for one. Light blue. We have more for orange at most.
예술이 뭔지 보여줘.
흙의 거울은 깨졌어.
아름답진 않네. 아름답진 않네.
There you go.
법사에 대한 대가구려. 시들어가는
이.
것 같소.
Wait, wait, let me grab that. What was I at? Oh shoot, nuggets. Here, grab it. Yee. Okay, I think I could do. I'll just do random extracts. Ba-da-ba. Okay, that should be fine. Well, as I said, I don't really know much if anything's good or not. Ba-da-ba. Okie dokie. That will be the ending of stream. Ooh, I did not Why are you not? Okay, there you go. That will be the end of stream. Let me thank you for coming to stream. That was me playing Limbus Company. It's actually I really like it so far. I don't have any complaints. I don't know. I really like it so far. I still need to get used to how it works and stuff, but that's something that'll just come with time. And yeah, a lot of reading, so. Alright. Let's see who is live. Let's see. Let's see who I can raid. Okay, we're gonna be rating Bubblegum the Clown. As always, when we're rating anyone, please remember to be nice to the people that we raid, and if you don't, I will bite your ankles off. And before I send you guys off, remember that you loved and cared about. I appreciate you guys coming to my stream, and yeah, bye bye.